What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Let's get this screen together. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's popping, man? First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to all you Goonie Goo Goos. Run the likes up for your boy. Keep the likes at 50%. Last but not least, always turn on the lights when you walk up in here. And second of all, take care of your bartender, man. What's going on, bruh? What's going on a Sunday? Thought I'd come in, man. We got some updates that we're going to go over. But first, I got to blaze one for the Raider Nation. All right, blaze one. It's a celebration under Unfiltered Nation. We got a couple of new hires, bruh. Got a couple of new hires. I was just saying we need to get moving. And yesterday was Valentine's Day. Not Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day with an M. And I hope that you guys had a great one. I know I had a very nice Valentine's Day, bro. Nice food, nice drink, nice company. Everything was good for me. How was it for you? All right, we could discuss that after we discuss this. The Las Vegas Raiders have finally made some significant moves with yesterday with the actual, promotion of defensive lines coach Rob Leonard to the defensive coordinator job under the new regime of Clint Kubiak. Very, very important for a lot of reasons. So I was going to discuss that this morning, and then it came across the wire that the Raiders have also are rumored, or they're it's not official, but it's official that our new special teams coordinator is JoenDeCamillis, okay, and who's with South Carolina Gamecocks last year. But we know that a lot of you guys don't know who these people are. And that's why your Uncle Shaq is here to let you know who they are and how I feel about it. So we're going to do it in order. All right. Let's get these likes popping. Okay. First of all, let's talk about the defensive coordinator job. Let's talk about Rob Leonard. All right. We found out about that yesterday when we were absolutely cooking Mike Florio over here. I mean, you talk about somebody who got absolutely put on the rotisserie grill. That was Mike Florio yesterday. If you missed that Mike Florio video, bro, you need to see that because it's going to make you look at him totally different. It's not how you look at somebody and you thought, oh, they're this way, and then you found out from the home girls what was really popping, and then you look at them, now you see them the next way. You never could look at them the same. I just did that. I just absolutely destroyed Mike Florio's credibility when it comes to the Raiders on one video. It was that easy. It wasn't hard. Okay, so make sure y'all check that out. But in regards to Rob Leonard, is Rob Leonard the guy who probably could have came in and changed our fortunes immediately? That's up to interpretation. Okay, all right. But with that being said, bro, we didn't have a chance at anybody else. We didn't have opportunity. So why not hire a what? A real Raider, bro. We got a real Raider at the defensive coordinator job, man. This guy was under Patrick Graham, and he is the defensive line coach. What does that mean? What does that mean, Raider fan? What does that mean to all these NFL people out there that swear on their life that Max Crosby is coming to their area code, coming to their zip code? It's not looking as good as it was looking before because Rob Leonard is Max Crosby's coach. The Raiders are playing chess, not checkers this time, you guys. We're not playing tiddlywinks. We're not playing backgammon with your grandmother. We're playing 4D 4D chess, bruh. And what we did, man, is we put a damn check on this Max Crosby situation because that's Max's dude, man, right there, bro. That's the guy who has been the defensive line coach in that defensive line room. What is Max Crosby? He is a defensive line edge rusher. And the Raiders are showing, at least as far as I'm concerned, because I'm not Max, I can't speak for that man. That man can speak for himself. But from what I look at it as, Max, we're going to give you your boy, dog. Like, we're elevating him to show we made a critical mistake last year, bro. I mean, I just cannot stress the fact that you guys do not understand this whole Max Crosby situation. Raider Nation is your fault. It's your fault, bro. It's your fault, bro. Okay? You should have known not to bring that girl back to your house that you live in with your girl, bro. You never bring a girl back to your crib, bro. You take her to the hotel. You take her to the damn inspiration point in the car. You take her ass to the damn Motel 6. You never take her to your house because they have a tendency to leave entire bra straps, bro, right where your girl can find them. I'm just trying to tell you from a homeboy who knows his homeboy who got caught like that. And guess what, bro? It's your fault. You don't get to blame her because she sabotaged you. Okay? You got to blame yourself. And the Raiders did this to themselves by benching Max Crosby those last two games, bro. That was like, man, what are you doing, bro? Like, are you really driving down the freeway with your eyes closed, bro, at 90? Yeah, that's what you were doing, bro. You lucky you didn't hit nothing. But then again, maybe you scraped something because Max was like, I'm cool. I'm cool with you guys on that. You don't take away a man's whole existence because you're trying to get a draft pick, bro. I mean, that's what the rumor is. Okay? So how do you fix it? By grabbing Rob Leonard and putting him in a silver and black bow tie and saying, Max, see, bro, we see what we're doing. We're sorry, bro. Condor, we apologize. It still may not work, bro, but at least it's a goodwill measure. I mean, cool. I'm cool with it, bro. I'm cool with it. Okay. I don't see a problem with it. A lot of people are saying, well, he doesn't have the experience. Nobody does. Nobody has an experience in anything as of right now, based on my conversation, but later it will improve. Your head coach is a rookie. Your potential first round draft pick is a rookie. Your potential your defensive coordinator is a rookie in his job. Everybody's new, bro. Everybody's new to the game. Okay? Nobody's been in this position before. All right? Clint Kubiak has never been a head coach. Rob Leonard has never been a DC. Okay? But when you are in our position where you're trying to fix what you broke, okay? You broke your own shit and now you're trying to fix it. This is a good move. I don't have a problem with the Rob Leonard signing, bro. Okay? Now, in regards to who Rob Leonard is, because a lot of you guys are just going to be under the impression he played for the Raiders and he played under Patrick Graham, let me tell you, he earned that. Even though he's Max's guy, he still earned it. All right? This didn't get the job because of Max. Okay? This guy has experience with the Mike McDonald defensive system that Clint Kubiak wants to run for the Raiders. Rob Leonard used to be under Mike McDonald. Okay? Same defense over there. That damn defense that shut down the Patriots, the dark side defense, Rob Leonard knows that defense. Okay? So I'm just trying to tell you how this guy just didn't get the job because of Max. This dude knows what we want to be running. Okay? He has expertise with Max. He's been here the last 3 years. He knows Mike McDonald's offense when they were at the Ravens. He knows that. And he has been touted as one of the guys whose turn it was next. Okay? It's his turn to be next, to be in this position. So let's not get it misconstrued. Let's not act like he just got the job to make Max happy. No, this man actually can coach. And he can coach his ass off. He just The defensive line was never the problem for the Raiders. That was the best part of your entire defense last year, was the defensive line. It was your linebacking core and your secondary that gave it up. But Rob Leonard deserves the job. It just so happens he has a phenomenal relationship with Max, which doesn't hurt. But he knows Mike Macdonald's defense, who is the head coach and Super Bowl champion of the Seattle Seahawks. He knows that whole entire system. Clint Kubiak is going to want to run that system in certain capacity. Either he's going to run it exactly or he's going to have little bells and whistles with it. But probably we're going to run that same defense because we are going to be acquiring the personnel to run it. All right? So let's get that straight right now. We know you guys are really, really, really happy because Max Crosby and Rob Leonard have a phenomenal relationship, and that's his positions coach. But let's not get it effed up. This guy deserves to be the defensive coordinator, whether it would have been with you or somebody else. He's been that hot. He's been that hot, bro. Okay? Nobody's sticking around waiting for promises, bro. You're going to have to do something. Patrick Graham left because, hey, I gave y'all 4 years to make me the coach, and you didn't. I got to go. Salute to PG. Ain't no waiting around for nobody. I don't care, Raiders or no Raiders. Nah, dog. Okay? I got to go. But Rob Leonard deserves the job. Okay? And he's a Raider already. So at least I can look at it and say he's a Raider. He's the positions coach with Max on that D-line. D-line was the best part of the defense last year. And he knows Mike Macdonald's system. And Mike Macdonald and Clint Kubiak work together. Okay? Good hire. Not a great hire. It ain't Sean McVay. I mean, it ain't Sean McDermott. And it ain't, it ain't these big splashy dudes. But it's solid. Okay? It's a solid burger, bruh. It's a solid burger. I'm cool with it. I don't know what's going to happen as far as, how it plays out on the grass. But as far as the optics, everything is cool, bruh. Good. Okay, cool. Put that to the side. Now your special teams coordinator, who I'm pretty sure you have no idea who he is, what he is. You probably don't even care, but you better care. All right? JoenDeCamillis. Last year was in college for the South Carolina Gamecocks, but that's not the point. If you remember your special teams giving up punt returns, kickoff returns, I had never seen a special teams Raider unit that bad. I can't even go back and remember how bad that, what was worse than what I saw last year from our special teams. I've been around for 52 years. I can't remember. I'm sure there is one, but it probably have to go back to like '07. I have to go back. I can't even remember that far back. But the amount of long kickoffs with the new kickoff rule, which is absolutely ridiculous, shows how bad special teams was last year. Okay? Just to put it in perspective. Special teams now, there should, in my eyes, there shouldn't be no returns, even though there's a lot of them. There shouldn't be any. Because before, you got a running start, the kicker kicked the ball off, you're already running in full speed, you're going down the field, then you can over pursue. You can over pursue the coverage. They can do, and you're, and then you're wave, and then you're playing catch up. That makes sense. But in the new kickoff rules, you cannot move. The team that's kicking the ball off and the team receiving the ball cannot move until the ball is caught. Everybody's stationary. There should be no returns. But the reason why there's so many and why the league is loving it is because these guys don't take the special teams job seriously. These guys are, their position, there really isn't a special teams person you draft unless you're a kicker or a punter. These are dudes that are a hodgepodge of guys who are trying to be starters on offense, trying to be starters on defense, and they throw a hodgepodge of dudes together. You got the hands team, you got, some big dudes. You just kind of throw together basically a gumbo where you just taking stuff out of the refrigerator. I'm gonna throw some sausage in it. What do we got in? Oh man, I'm gonna throw some garlic in it. Oh, what do we got over here? Oh man, I'm gonna throw some onions in it. And then you cooking up some shit. There shouldn't be that much, bro, because when he's touching the ball, nobody's moving. You going like this, there shouldn't be any holes. There shouldn't be nothing. But due to the fact your special teams unit did not have no effort, there was no accountability on special teams, they could do whatever and they were going to still be out there, bro. It's like, hey, man, I'm not really trying to, it's not my job. Like at your work, man, when somebody tells you, hey, man, why didn't somebody go in there and back when I was in the workforce and I was the manager, I used to be like, yo, man, how come y'all didn't clean up the coffee station, man? Y'all got coffee stuff. Oh, man, my job, man, I didn't get no coffee. Oh, man. All y'all walking around with a cup of coffee, but nobody wants to clean up. I say, you know what? I got something for y'all. See, I was a different type of cat. You come in the next day, there's no coffee machine. That's what was me. I just bloop, bloop, put it in my office. Bloop. Wait to see what these fools do. Hey, where's the coffee machine? I'm hearing them. Oh, where's the coffee machine? Oh, man, I don't know where the coffee machine is. Something happened, man. Hey, man, ask Shaq what happened. Go. Yeah, what's up, dog? Hey, Shaq, where's the coffee machine? Somebody stole the coffee machine. Somebody stole it. Nobody stole it. Coffee machine right here. Oh, well, we need some coffee, bro. Can you put it back? Nah, dog. You want some coffee? You come right over here and you make it right here so I could see who's messing, and you mess up my shit. You're going to not be doing anything but cleaning up. Oh, come on, dog. No. And in the microwave, the same shit. You guys nasty. Y'all don't clean out the microwave. All that shit. I just take all that shit out. I mean, I was gangster, bro. I remember one time, bro, I got so tired of it. I took the microwave. I took the microwave and put it in a parking garage. I told the valet dude, I said, hey, man, parking, put it out here. Let them come all the way out here to go heat up a burrito. That's what I did, bro. I did that shit for about 2 weeks. Okay, just to prove a point. I ain't arguing with you guys. Hey, man, I need to heat up my food. Well, you better go down to the P1 and go heat your shit up. I'm that type of cat, bro. I'm a type of nigga, dog. Don't fool with me. I don't play. Go down to P1 and heat up your damn leftover spaghetti, dog. That's going to go into your lunchtime. Well, hey, man, does my lunch start when I go? No. Nope. Soon as you clock out, that's how long it takes. And they was mad. They finally came back. Hey, what's up, Shaq? Hey, what's up? Hey, Shaq, man. All right, dog. We going to go ahead. We going to clean up after ourselves. Yeah. Came back the next day. It was back in there. So what's my point? My point is, bro, man, everybody ain't playing, man. Everybody's not playing, all right? Understand that shit, okay? So at the end of the damn day, bro, what do we got? JoenDeCamillis is a 2-time Super Bowl championship special teams coordinator. He's a 2-time champion, okay? When the Rams won the Super Bowl in 2022, who was the special teams coordinator? JoenDeCamillis. Okay? Number two, JoenDeCamillis was the special teams coordinator on Gary Kubiak's 2015 championship team with the Broncos with Peyton Manning. So JoenDeCamillis was on Clint Kubiak's Pops' staff when they won a chip. See how this Clint Kubiak shit is working out? This Clint Kubiak shit is better than you think, because you got that Mike Shanahan pedigree helping us. Okay? All right? It's helping us. Those of us know that Mike Shanahan was the coach of the Raiders for about 20 games back in the 90s before Al Davis fired him with cause and didn't give him no money, which is why he went over to Denver and proceeded to make our lives miserable. Even Mike Shanahan was a Raider before he was a Bronco. But the Mike Shanahan coaching tree is working out for us. Okay? Clint Kubiak is the son of Gary Kubiak, who was a head coach for the Broncos and the backup to John Elway when they were winning Super Bowls. Joe DeCamillis was the special teams coordinator on the 2015 Super Bowl championship Broncos team and the 2022 Los Angeles Rams team that won the Super Bowl over Joe Burrow and them. That's why that is good, bro. There's not going to be no, hey, we don't have no choice. We're just going to throw Dylan Lobby out there and hopefully he doesn't fumble the rock, bro. Nah, man, we got a Super Bowl winning coach. I'm trying to help you guys out. The Raiders have a Super Bowl winning head coach as an offensive coordinator. You have a real Raider coach who's next man up, who was going to leave anyway, who has a very, very, very good relationship with Max Crosby as your defensive coordinator. And now you have a two-time Super Bowl champion winning special teams coordinator with the family pedigree as your STC. So, man, we're looking good. What are you talking about? That's solid. Is it ideal? Nah, it's not ideal. I mean, shit, I could put together a better lineup real easy. But, hey, man, there's a difference between, Ruth Chris and, Five Guys. Shit, Five Guys ain't Ruth Chris, but Five Guys serves a pretty good burger. Like, shit, hey, I ain't gonna be mad at it. So I'm not mad at this at all. It's solid. I can't complain. Not until I see them on the grass. But right now, hey, man, I think we did pretty good. To be last, to be the last team standing, we made out pretty good. Now, there is one position that's left. I'm smoking on that defensive coordinator pack. I'm smoking on that special teams coordinator pack. We only have one position left. That's offensive coordinator. Now, make sure you guys go get this dope ass Genty, bro. Make sure you guys go get the Genty. Okay. Go get the Ashton Genty, man, at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, though. Okay. All right. With that being said, the offensive coordinator position is last. Is it critical? I say no. It's not critical, but it's important. Here's why. Your defensive coordinator job was critical because a lot of things are in the balance. Max wanting to not ask for a trade, and I truly believe, unfortunately, for especially you skinny jean wearers of the nation who are my little nephews. I remember when y'all came home from the Raider hospital. If Max Crosby asks for a trade to Mark Davis is going to grant him a trade. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you now. If Max Crosby requests a trade, he gone. There's not going to be no begging. There's not going to be no, hey, reconsider. Max Crosby holds his Raider future in his own hands. If he wants to remain a Raider, don't ask for a trade. He never asked for a trade. What he did was he said he didn't want to play for you anymore, is what he said, which was being reported as I will retire, is what the threat was based on what was said out there, whether you want to believe it or not, based on what Jay Glazer said. Okay. He never said he wanted to be traded. You got to pay attention to words. You got to pay attention to what's said. He never said trade me. He said, I don't want to, based on Jay Glazer, not me. According to Jay Glazer, he said, I don't want to play for the Raiders anymore. I will retire, is what was said. Now, according to Jay Glazer, like I said, hey, believe what you want to believe. Okay? He asked for trade to Max. If Max Crosby goes to Mark Davis and say, hey, Mark, I think our time is up. I think our moment is over. I'd like to be traded. He will be traded. That's guaranteed. I guarantee you that. That's facts. There is no player in the history of the Raiders franchise in whatever city that they resided in that's ever went and asked for a trade that didn't get it. We don't handcuff our folks, bruh. We don't handcuff coaches. We don't handcuff players. We don't handcuff GMs, administrators. We don't handcuff nobody. We don't handcuff Raiderettes. We don't handcuff nobody. If you do not want to be here, your request will be granted. I'm warning you guys now. I'm warning you now, bro. I'm warning you now. I'm telling you, I'm trying to save you from crying in the car like red and tucking your chain. When that Raider trade comes, it's Debo. Okay? What you got on my trade, punk? He out. I'm telling you. Don't ask for no trade if he want to be here. Because he will get it. Look how quick Devontae Adams was out of here. Devontae Adams asked for a trade, and before he got to the period of his sentence, he was a damn Jet. I want to be traded, Jet. Here you go. We don't play, dog. So with that being said, bruh, I'm cool with everything right now. But that offensive coordinator position, it's not critical. Because guess who's going to be calling the plays? Clint Kubiak. Clint Kubiak is going to be the one calling the plays, not the offensive coordinator. There ain't going to be no more calling up to Chip Kelly. There ain't going to be no more Chips in charge of the offense and Pete Carroll's in charge of the defense. There ain't going to be no more of that, bro. There ain't going to be no more Luke Getsy's in charge of the offense and Antonio Pierce is in charge of the defense. It ain't going to be no more of that, bro. We're going back to the head coach calling the plays. Now, what is the offensive coordinator's job? The offensive coordinator's job is to assist the play caller. There's a difference between being an OC and being a play calling OC. The play calling duties is going to Clint. Clint's going to be on the sidelines calling the plays. So do we really need an offensive coordinator? Yes. We need one that understands the system. We need another pair of eyes. We need somebody that knows the offense backwards and forwards. So when Clint is concentrating on the play call, the OC could be like, Clint, the mic is shadowing Brock Bowers. We should do this. We should do that. We should run this personnel group in. We should do, and he's like, get him. And that person is an extension. But when you're the play caller as an OC, where do you see him at normally? Okay, you see him in the box. Okay, that was the biggest difference from Chip Kelly to Greg Olsen. Chip Kelly, his big ass was upstairs in the booth where nobody could interact with him. He didn't have any type of motion with the people that are on the field. They couldn't come up to him and say, hey, coach, they're doing this. Hey, coach, they're doing that. Chip Kelly didn't want to have any interaction with any of his offensive players. He just wanted to call his plays and you run them. That's it. You couldn't even talk to him. If you saw a look and a nuance, okay? Let me use, who can I use for example? I use JPJ as an example. If JPJ saw a nuance that can help Ashton Genty, on a certain type of play call, instead of us running a trap plays, we're going to run counter plays because it's open. He would have to go and talk to Brendan Carroll, and Brendan Carroll would have to get on the headset and call up there. When you saw Greg Olsen, where was he? He was on the sidelines, bro. He was on the sidelines. That's the difference. Greg Olsen was down there where he could get the feedback. Greg Olsen's like, I'm out here with you guys, bro. I'm not calling it in from the damn barracks and, oh, you guys go over here, man, and cross that moat and get over there, bro. Nah, he's out there on the ground. He's out there. Yo, man, that looks like a trap. That looks like a damn, a landmine. That looks like that's a situation that's, nah, we ain't doing that. He's on the fly. He's out there with you, bro. That's the difference. Greg Olsen, that's why the offense looked better, because you had Chip up there eating a damn hot dog. And 9 times out of 10, Chip was looking like this. Chip's blocking everybody out. He only cared about his playbook. He didn't care about the execution of the plays. He didn't care about the players' input. A straight dictator. But that also happens with the play caller who's the head coach. Go back to Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels called his own plays. Josh McDaniels would always have that damn big ass play sheet over his mouth calling plays, but you never saw nobody go to Josh McDaniels and talk to him, bro. He didn't. He's still blocking everybody out, bro. Okay. You see Peyton, Sean Payton doing the same thing. Sean Payton is a head coach who calls all the plays. He's got that big ass sheet, plastic sheet with all the writing and shit on it. He's like this, blah, 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 doing all of that. You don't see nobody coming over him, talking to him at all. Dictator. Okay? Dictator. So I don't know how Clint's going to do it, but I know that the people who did it in the past for the Raiders were dictators. Now you got to go back to John Gruden. You got to go back to Chuck. Chuck called all his own plays too. Chuck was the primary play caller, and what did he do? He was a dictator with the play calls, bro. Okay? Hasn't worked well. Having a play calling, offensive minded coach, head coach, hasn't worked. But having an offensive coordinator who calls the plays has been even worse. I'm just letting you know, man, it hasn't worked out. I don't know what Clint's going to do. I don't know how he's going to run it. I don't know if he's going to allow input with his OC. I don't know if he's going to allow people to come up to him while he's trying to call the plays. I don't know. We're going to find out. But just letting you know, the offensive coordinator is not as important as what we just did, because he's going to get his guy. He's going to get his dude, which is why he's trying to get the guy, the quarterback's coach. Well, yeah, he's trying. He's still working on that. Okay, we're still trying to see if we can get the what's his name, Joe Palacco or Joe Geppetto, whatever his name is, the quarterback's coach from the Seahawks. He wants one of his old cats from the staff over there, and the Seahawks is like, nah, dog, nah, man, can't do that. Okay, they're not. They're blocking that. Simple as that, man. I know you're trying to walk off with Doris. Yeah, Andrew Janako. I couldn't think of his name. I knew it was Jacaro or something. Hey, I know you're trying to sneak off with Doris, man. But like I said, man, Big Shirley's blocking that. Come on, girl. You don't need to be going nowhere with him. She's not going anywhere. You guys know how that is if you've really been outside. The home girl is, it would be on like Donkey Kong if she would get out the way. But she's in the way, because if you ain't going to take them both home, you could forget it. That's why I always had a scavenger homie. Always had the scavenger homie who would lay down with anybody. Be like, yo, man, run interference with that one while we go this way. Let's separate. And he go and have a better time than me. I might have just got a hug and kiss goodnight. This dude talking about, hey, man, I've been over there for a week. Like, sometimes it works out. Scavenger homie always gets hooked up. But with that being said, bro, I'm really hoping that Janako can be the 1-2 punch, bro. Shaq and Kobe, Jordan and Pippen. Like, come on. We need to have that 1-2 punch, man. Okay, right? LeBron and D Wade. I mean, we need the 1-2 punch. We need the 1-2 punch, man. We get the 1-2 punch, man. Now we're really cooking. But right now, we're looking good. I ain't got no problem with it. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm cool. Understand the difference between cool and happy. Understand the difference between ecstatic and I feel good. Like I always tell you, man, we know how it feels to be at that right spot. You're at the party, you have the right amount of drink, you have the right amount of smoke. Everything. You're right where you should be. You're not too faded, but you ain't, you just perfect, bro. And then somebody wants to hand you some other shit. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm good where I'm at, bro. I'm functional. I'm happy. I'm able to survey. Nobody's gonna hit me over the head with a damn, with a champagne bottle. If somebody wants to get it in, I can still defend myself. I'm not too far over the edge. But a lot of y'all don't got that capacity. So all somebody got to do is throw another Bartles and James peach wine cooler. I didn't say nothing hard to drink because you're a lightweight. Give you one of those damn one of those Cisco's, and your asses, you drinking that shit. Not me. I'm good where I'm at, man. I'm cool. I got a little something popping. I got my cigar. I'm talking to this girl over here. I don't know her. I don't know if she got a man. I don't know if her baby daddy's from San Quentin. I mean, you would be surprised, bro, how you meet a girl and you don't know nothing. Then you walk out the club and somebody's a bunch of cats outside. Like, you guys don't understand. You're going to understand. How many times that's happened? I'm walking out with a girl and I didn't know her man was Big Percy, man. He just got out 15 minutes ago. Okay? Like, yo, man, it's my girl. Like, y'all know that. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good where I am. We and the Andrew Janako kid, I'll be better than good. I'll be like, man, I'm real good now. Okay? I could talk to her, or I could talk to her. I got two to talk to. But if you think I'm going to drink some more Kool-Aid, some more of your Kool-Aid, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid, bruh. I'm not. I'm good. I don't need no more drink. I just need more opportunities. That's it. So let's see what happens with this Andrew Janako dude. That shit right there, bro, is solid. It's solid all the way around. Solid all the way around, bro. Good. All right? We land Mendoza. We can smooth this shit out with Max. Understand this road is still bumpy as hell, bro. It's still bumpy as shit. There's no smoothness. The Raiders really, really, really effed that shit up. They really messed that up bad. They did. But Max has not requested a trade either. That's all he has to do. If he really wants to leave, all he has to do is, he don't got to talk to nobody. He just go talk to Mark. Mark, I'm ready to go. Mark gonna be like, hey Tom, he's ready to go. We don't cuff nobody. Okay? Like I always said, man, anybody with me, door right there, bro. I'm not chasing you to the car. I don't want to do this anymore. What you doing? Oh, I'm getting your luggage. Let me help you. Want me to carry your shit to the car? I never beg nobody to stay. Bye. So I'm letting you know right now, I'm good with everything. I'm good. I don't have a problem with nothing. Good. Let's land Janako if that's what you guys are saying. Good. Now, let's see about what else we're going to do. We got more problems. You think the problems is over? No. No. We got 24 free agents. Come on, man. There's only 53 men on the team, on an active roster. Half the roster gone. They're not Raiders. We have to sign and figure out what we're going to do with these 25 dudes. Who are we keeping? Who are we letting walk away? That's number one. Number two, the Max situation is still, that iron's still hot. Okay? It may not be as hot as it was, but it's still hot. Put your finger on it, man, and see if your entire fingerprint isn't left on it. It's hot. This is not fixed. Okay? It could be fixed, but it's not. All right? And last but not least, what in the hell are we going to do with Eugene, bruh? Eugene got us 18 million right now, dog. Guaranteed. Whether we cut him, it's 18 million. Whether we keep him, it's 18 million. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Like, we still don't start exhaling, bro. Okay? So that's what's going on, bro. As far as these two are concerned, I'm cool with it. I'm cool. Right? So let me read you guys' comments. But as far as I'm concerned, man, it's solid. I mean, this is LA. This is the land of the smash burgers. There's no city that does smash burgers like LA. And some of the best burgers in LA be on those food trucks. But I'm telling you, this city, you want a burger, this is the place to come, because there's all kinds. This is a solid burger. This is something where it's like, man, this is good. Do you want anything else? Nah. This is good. I'm good. Okay? I'm good. Am I great? No. I'm not great. But based on what I'm seeing, once we draft Mendoza and once we smooth out this stuff with Crosby and we start figuring out what we're doing, then we could talk about how I feel at that point. But as of right now, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Solid. Could be worse. I'm looking at everybody. I'm saying, yeah, Rob Leonard deserves to be the defensive coordinator. JoenDeCamillis, I think he's a two-time Super Bowl champion as a special teams coach. They got relationships with the entire situation. Cool, I'm good. All right. And if we land Andrew Janako, it's even better. So let me read you guys' comments. Okay. All right, see what we got going on. Justin saw what's going on. What's popping, dog? Hey, man, I'm just out here chilling, bro. Chilling, waiting for the All-Star game to come on, man. Okay. NBA All-Star game. I'm going to go watch that real quick. Hang out with the wife, watch that. And just enjoy the fact that, I don't know if you guys got to work tomorrow, but tomorrow's President's Day, man. So it's 3-day weekends for a lot of us. Okay. Clean beans in the house. All right, man, you already know what it is. Salute to the Goonie Googos. Ruben Namba was happening. 121. What's up from Salt Lake City? Hey, man. Hey, dog. I never been to Salt Lake City, man, but I've heard a lot of things about Salt Lake City, bro. I hear it can be cool, and I hear it can't be. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it, but I heard some things. Okay, man. Mr. IHOP, what's going on, big dog? Carlos Haller, where you been? Carlos Haller, where you been, bro? Carlos Haller, what's happening? It's good to see some of you guys. I know you guys have been, life has been lifing, man. It's good to see you guys. All right, man. So Carlos Haller, it's been a minute, bro. Marcus Guillaume, what's going on? Always looking forward to being here. Yeah, dog, we're going to get it in early. Okay, do what we do. Chris Leonard, what's going on? We got my cousin as the DC. Oh, that's your cousin? Is that your cousin, big dog? Yeah, Leonard. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. Chris Leonard. Yeah, Rob Leonard. That's dope. Okay, hey man, that's good, bro. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay. Whittington Thomas, what's cracking? Hey man, I was out here chilling, bro. Out here chilling, enjoying myself. Huh? Enjoying myself, bro. Got all my errands out the way early. Okay, everything's good. All right, man. From what I hear, Rob Leonard has worked very closely with Mad Max. He hasn't worked very closely with Mad Max. He's worked exclusively with Mad Max. Let's get it right. That's his coach, D-line coach. When they go into the defensive line room, who's running the room? Rob Leonard. That's what it is. It ain't no working closely, working exclusively. Understand that. It's big. That's a big thing. And if I was Max, I ain't trying to influence the man because I think that the man has done enough. He can, whatever he decides to do, I'm good with it. But Max, if you watching, you might be. Hey, dog. Hey, Max. That's a good move, Max. I don't know if it's going to impress you or not, but that's a good move, dog. That's a good move. They still got a lot of fixing to do. There should be a lot of apologies, but that's a good move. That's a good move, Max. It's a good move, dog. Okay. All right, man. Salute to the UNUF, man. Fellow Maz and Goons in the chat. All right, man, let's get these likes up. Tip your bartender, Whittington Thomas in the house. Chris Leonard, this special teams coach won 2 rings with the Kubiak's dad. 1 with McVay and the Rams. I like the moves. Like I said, man, our special teams, we gave up at least 4 touchdowns on special teams, bro. That's, somebody look it up, man. Who led Who led the NFL in special teams touchdowns, giving up special teams touchdowns? I know we're up there. I know there's been at least four of them, bro. At least. That's too many. With the new rules. Now, here's the thing, real quick. I did read that JoenDeCamillis, that's his name, due to the fact that he was in college and he hasn't coached professional football since 2022, so it's been 4 years, that he's going to have to get adjusted to the new kickoff rules because he hasn't been a coach with the new kickoff rules. The new kickoff rules, what are we, like year three? Year three of the kickoff rules? So he would have to make an adjustment with the new kickoff rules, but that shouldn't be hard. But he has not coached in the pros since they have instituted the new kickoff rules. So I just wanted to put that out there. Okay. Justice Saw said, "Oh yeah, Mike Florio got absolutely shellacked." That's what it was, bro. Okay. All right, man. Mike Slezio. Yeah, Mike Slezio got cooked over here, man. I really hope he saw that. I really do. Because come on, man, you can't be a Vikings fan when we kicked your ass 32-14, and you have been a Raider hater for almost 50 years, and you refuse to remind everybody that you're a fan of the Vikings when you're talking about us. We got our first chip. Matthew Shack's Unfiltered's first chip. This one right here on the ring finger was on Mike Florio's watch. So let me just do this. I'm smoking on that Mike Florio pack right now. He'll never be able to smoke on a Matthew Shack Unfiltered pack, but I could smoke on his pack all day. Okay? All right. Justin Sizzle. All right, man. We better hit big on the OC. Like I said, I just think that if we can end Andrew Janako, we'll be good. All right, man. Okay, hanging out, man. Okay, Florida's important as a Cheerio. I see that. Okay, what do you mean Condo has something to do with DC will be? I don't know about that. I don't think Max had anything to do with it, Justin. I don't think Max had anything to do with it. Max is not the person that needs to be fixing it. Max is not the guy that needs to be running around fixing anything. They need to be fixing it with him. I don't think he had anything to do with it. I don't think he's talked to anybody about anything. I think he goes to the facility and rehabs his injury and getting ready. I don't think he had anything to do with anything because he said he don't have nothing to do with it. It ain't my job. It's not my responsibility to deal with nothing. The last time that he went to bat for a coach was Antonio Pierce. Since then, he ain't said shit. I think the Raiders did that shit. Kubiak did it. Somebody, but it wasn't Max. Max didn't have nothing to do with that shit. Okay? All right, straight up. Wendy Thomas, this was a power move to preserve Max, like I said yesterday. I don't know if it's going to work, though. It's only a power move if it works. It's only a power move if it works. If it doesn't work, it's not a power move, bro. That's like anything else. Okay? You've seen plenty of games. You've seen plenty of games where a basketball game, you'll see it today, where you'll see a player do something absolutely phenomenal. Get the ball, spin, flip it like this, and it's good. Didn't go in, don't count. Great move. Didn't go in. You see Curry do that shit all the time. I've seen Curry get fouled in the backcourt. As soon as he touches the ball, he just slings it. And it looks like it's going to go in, and it bounces around and it goes out. It's not a power move unless it goes in, bro. So if it works, power move. If it don't, a good move that didn't work. I'm just saying, bro. I'm preparing myself for anything. There's not going to be any surprises with me, bro. Okay, all right. It's not gonna make me upset. I'm gonna sit back and be a Raider like I've been the last 52 years. Okay. All right, man. Chris Leonard says, my cousin Leonard is well respected in that locker room. It was a smart promotion. Very smart. Very smart, bro. And man, you came home bearing gifts. Hey, you better. Okay, John Bankhead said, Oakland hears you loud and clear, Playboy. I mean, I appreciate that, man. 510 in the building. Town business. Okay? It's always about town business. All right? Straight up. Okay? All right, man. Let's get these likes up, man. What we got right now? Likes is liking. Let's see if we can get him to 80. Likes is liking, man. You guys will participate. Okay? 121. Who makes the final call on Mad Max not playing the last two games? Was it Pete or Mark? It was not Mark. It wasn't Mark. Let's get that straight. Mark Davis didn't have nothing to do with it. Period. Pete Carroll had nothing to do with it. Period. If you remember when we beat the Chiefs, okay, and you remember when we lost to the Giants, Pete Carroll made it clear that he was there to compete and he needed everybody available to compete. He made it clear he had nothing to do with it. So if it wasn't Mark and it wasn't Pete Carroll, who was it? The names that you guys do not like to say. When things go wrong, there's certain names that you refuse to have it come out your mouth, bro. I don't have a problem. But a lot of you guys, when things are good, people's names are readily left out, readily put out. But when things aren't good, you never want to say these guys' names. But I'll let y'all figure that shit out. Okay? All right. Blaze win for the nation. All right, man. I like what I'm hearing from Rob Leonard, no Seattle defense. That's what I like to hear. Well, that's why you're here, for me to let you know. All right, man. Brendan Baum, the Condor, and the Raiders found common ground with Rob Leonard. Like I said, that's a good start. It's a good start. Okay? Good start. But when you did something like that's absolute betrayal when it comes to Max, man. You're going to prevent me from playing? You don't understand, man. That's cheating, bro. In a relationship like that, that's cheating, bro. You're cheating on me. You come on, bro. You got caught cheating, dog. Like none of those good works mean nothing. You got a lot of fixing. Okay, a lot of fixing going on, man. This ain't gonna be you give me a coach and that's it. Nah. Where's Max's money at? I bet you it would be fixed if they give Max's extension. What do you think will fix it faster? Rob Leonard or a bag? Get that man his money. You want to fix it? Pay him. See, these are the type of things that I do. Don't make me be the GM. First of all, you'd be happy for about the first 24 hours. And then after that, you'd be like, man, we made a mistake letting Shaq be the GM. Because the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call Max and I'll be like, Max, we ain't got time to play with you, dog. We're going to go ahead and give you an extension right now, bro. Here you go. You ain't going nowhere. Write the check. That's what I do. That's the first thing I do. I wouldn't even be talking about nothing else. I go ahead and give Max his money. Why he's hurt? Max, you know you hurt. We believe in you, bro. We believe you coming back 100%. Here's your money. That's what I do. Ain't my money. Did it come out of my checking account? No. I'm paying Max right now. That's what I do. But I'm not the Raiders GM. All right. And after that, I would get rid of all your favorite dudes who don't do anything. I get rid of all of them. You'd be like, damn, Shaq getting rid of everybody. What are we going to do? I don't know what we're going to do, but we're not doing it with him, them, and them. They out. I don't care. Hey, man, I'll get anybody. I'll go down to the casino and grab a couple of fat dudes to block. I ain't shit. Like I said before, dog, you heard how I was when I was a manager, bro. I was no nonsense. I didn't play. Oh, I ain't not gonna keep asking you. I'm just gonna make you go down to P1 to go heat up your cold pocket right quick. You gotta take the elevator. You gotta walk all. See, I knew all of that. I knew that they were gonna be embarrassed walking in with that Tupperware with Chloe and all of them coming down from the upper. You on the elevator with some stinky ass fish from last night. They didn't want to do that, bro. They didn't want to do that shit. Eating their car and all that shit. I was like, I ain't playing with you guys, bro. Clean it out. Clean the microwave out every time. Stuff splattering there. You don't want to clean it out? Okay. I'm gonna put that shit down in P1. Go all the way down there, man. Heat up your food. I had a small little end table. I put that shit down there, little plug. You down there breathing in them fumes from the cars. I was like, yeah, man. You go right ahead. Because I can go into the executive lounge and go heat my shit up. But you ain't got time to talk to y'all, man. Okay? That's how you do it. That's how you handle business. All right, man. Okay, it was our secondary that gave it up like a stripper. Oh, and your linebacking core. Don't act like you didn't. You had Devin White. He had like 160 something tackles, but don't act like you didn't have Robert Spillane who had 100 and something tackles too. You would have had Spillane and him. You wouldn't have got nothing done. You would have had Spillane and you would have had Devin White. Devin White had 160 tackles. Spillane had like 140 something. You're not getting nothing done in the middle. But like I said before, man, ask Tom Telesco. He'll tell you better than me. Okay. Brendan says Raiders picked up Woods as a defensive backs coach. That's cool. Maybe he'll help us get us some defensive backs. Skew Raider in the building. Rob is that dude. I like Rob. Okay. Major Raider. What's going on, Major Raider? I text you, my brother. We are on for Friday. We are on for Friday. Okay. I text you. I just need to know the coordinates. All right. All right. Straight up solid. You know what it is. All right, man. Barindo. Joe Woods is hired. DC's coach, 20 years experience. I like it. Okay. Solid. All right. We have this special teams guy. Hope he's around, man. Our absolute travesty of a special teams unit. I just told you he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. With a relationship with Clint Kubiak's dad. He was the special teams coordinator when Clint Kubiak's father, Gary Kubiak, won the Super Bowl. And he was on Sean McVay's staff. He's 2-0 in the bowl, bro. I don't think that he's going to have a problem. I think that that's a very solid hire, bro. He knows Kubiak. He's coached. He's been with the Kubiak family. He's had success. Nothing to talk about. I think it's straight. Okay. Said I think it was terrible that Carlson was missing field goals as well. Yeah, Carlson had a tough time, but he started locking in towards the end of the year. Okay. All right. We'll see how that all goes. All right. All right. Edgar Teasy was going on Legatarian. Eric Bruinda, special teams coordinator, won the Super Bowl with McVay and Kubiak's dad. Special team coordinator pick is another solid pick. It's solid. Joe Woods, Rob Leonard, replaced Patrick Graham. Cool. All right. Tom said, yo, Shaq, I love the gumbo analogy. Yeah, dog. I'm always going to make it in terms you can understand, man. I try to make things easily digestible over here, bro. You ain't going to have no gas, man, or no heartburn burn over here. You're going to know what it is. Huh? Fresh gas. Fresh gas, man, in the lighter always makes it run better, man. I should gas up every time I come out here, man. I should do that because it's really nice now. Like before, I was fighting it, man. Like, why am I going through all of that? All right, okay. Lobby has to go. I mean, where's he gonna go, man? We have 2 running backs on the roster right now. We have this guy, my nephew, Ashton Genty. Go pick this up at MackeyShackOnFilter.com. What a dope ass shirt, man. Look at Ashton Genty, man. Got to get this to nephew and Dylan Lobby. You don't have any other running backs. So Dylan Lobby is the backup to this guy. Just imagine if something happens to him and you have Lobby back there. We in trouble, bro. We got a lot to work on. All right. Teron Burrows. Man, I see names I haven't seen in months, man. What's up, TB? Where you been? I ain't seen this dude in a minute. Skew Raider, man. Excellent nonsense handling. Hey, dog, like I said, bro, I never asked to be the manager, man. I chose to be the manager. Not by my peers, but by the administration, because I was always doing what I was supposed to do. Hey, I was just doing what I was supposed to do. These guys over here bullshitting, I just did my job. I'm like, I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do. And they noticed. Call me in office and say, hey, man, we fired such and such manager. I was like, oh, damn. They said, guess who's the manager? I said, I don't know. They said, you. I said, I don't want to be the manager. They said, you're the manager. I don't want to be. Then they showed me, this is how much you're going to be getting paid. Oh, that's all you had to say. Do I start today? Yeah. Okay. I need for you to, these dudes over here, they don't know, they ain't handling business. Oh, I got something for them. But you got to formally announce me to everybody. They was mad. Ain't nothing worse than that. You think you one of them, and then they find out, man, that you do got. Oh man, you mean people's there longer than me? All that shit. I didn't care. Okay. Hey, I did what I was supposed to do. I earned it. All right. Eric, man, talking to Wington Thomas. Okay. Rubanowski in the building. Faust. What's up, Faust? Block Pow. What's going on, nephew? Said Shaq, I need Shaq as a commentator. Hey man, all you gotta do is pay me, bro. I'll be there. And like I said before, man, I know how to talk. I know how to talk. Commentator talk, bro. Shoot, man, I talk like I go to church, man. I don't curse in church, but I ain't in church, am I? I ain't in church though, but I know how to talk in front of my grandma. I know how to talk in front of the pastor. Okay, so hey, it ain't hard. All right, Brendo, man, ladies playing chess. Joe Woods, Rob Leonard, JoenDeCamillis. I like it. Joe Woods is a solid, just to let you know, Joe Woods is a solid DB coach. He's solid. Everything's solid, bro. It's solid. The fries are solid. The shake is solid. The burger's solid. It ain't all soggy. It ain't falling apart. Shit's cooked right. Okay? And you ain't got too much sauce and too much this, too much that. Everything is well proportioned. It's all good. Food's good. It's good. It's worth it. Because here in LA, man, for a burger, you'll pay $16 just for the burger by itself. You're like, damn, $16 for a burger. Till you bite into it. You know, you got the ribeye steak meat and all that shit. Like, it ain't no damn 70-30 and all that shit. You got real ribeye, and you can see them put it in a grinder and all that. You like, yeah, that shit worth it. Then the line's out the door. Like, shit, if it was bad, the line wouldn't be a mile long. You better call ahead and go order it. All right? That's what we're doing. What up, though? Saying from the D. Yeah, man, that's what it is. Irony of Mike Shanahan and the Raiders. Yeah, man, that whole Mike Shanahan situation, bro. Like, there's only been two coaches in the 66-year history of the loss of the Raiders that have been fired with cause. One is Mike Shanahan, and he made us pay for it. And the other is Lane Kiffin. He didn't make us pay for it. But now he's the coach of LSU. So guess what? I get to see LSU not win shit. Simple as that. Okay? Mike Shanahan, it was only $500,000, but he never got it. All right? Okay, straight up. Doing that honeydew list, yeah. You already know what it is. Our coaching picks have solid pedigrees. Solid. Okay, solid. I'm not going no higher than that. Major Raider says, sounds like a good step in the right direction. It is. Now, think about a year ago. A year ago, I was in this position where I had to talk to you about our new hires. And the year before that, I was in this position I had to talk about that too. I didn't have to talk about defense because we had Patrick Graham. Last year we had Patrick Graham. Year before that we had Patrick Graham. Year before that we had Patrick Graham. And the year before that we had Patrick Graham. Didn't have to talk about defense. But when we hired Chip Kelly, all you got to do is go back a year ago and look at that live when I told you we were effed. The word that begins with an F and ends with a D with a K in the middle. I told you, we're effed. I told you guys, Chip Kelly is not it. I told you guys that from day one. Didn't I, Justin Saul? I think I did say that. Told you. And we were. I'm not saying that right now. At least I can say from the interim, from the jump, from Jump Street, as we used to say, Major Raider. Remember the old school, from Jump Street, you know, our pops and all of them, uncles and all of them say, yeah, from Jump Street. From Jump Street, I don't have a problem right now. I just have to see what happens on the grass. Right now, I don't have a problem with nothing. I'm like, solid. Solid. JoenDeCamillis, solid. Rob Leonard, Raider, solid. Joe Woods, solid. Shit. Everything looking good. Clint Kubiak, cool. But don't act like we don't got no problems, because we do. We still jacked. Best player on our team, we don't know what's going to happen. We haven't had the draft yet. We haven't drafted, got to the draft yet to draft our quarterback yet. People talking about that we might do this and do that and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, we just have to wait it out. Time will solve it. But as of right now, I'm good. Okay, Gutarian, Jake Pease, or Andrew Janako. I like Janako because Janako has a relationship with Kubiak. They just won a Super Bowl, bro. Don't you think you'd like to have both of those dudes together, bro? I mean, that would be bomb. Like, damn, dog. You know, you got the two guys that just won a Super Bowl together, and they come to your team together. That's a problem. That offense is going to be a problem, dog. Both of them dudes together, we shouldn't have any play calling issues. Now, I will say this. I'm willing to bet that we'll have issues with personnel before we have issues with the play calling. In other words, I think that we'll have more problems with the guys executing the plays than our plays being whack. Everybody is all over JSN. But JSN, he came into his own this year because of that offense. He got the right quarterback and the right system, and he got the ball, and we had the running game. Quick, bro, quick. They went from Geno, Pete Carroll to McDonald, Clint Kubiak, Sam Darnold to a bowl. 1 year. Who's to say next year I won't be hoisted up my fourth? Do you guys understand? If I get to do this next year, bro, with my fourth, right here, the pinky ring, which is the gangster ring, throw your pinky fingers to the moon. Boo, 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 boo. What y'all trying to do? It better not happen. It better not happen, bro. I get this. It could happen. Best position we've been in a long time. Don't let. I'm just okay. I'm dreaming now, but hey, sometimes dreams come true, though. Do not let Fernando Mendoza become the first rookie quarterback to start a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl. Don't let that happen. It's never happened. But then Indiana has never won a national championship until that dude showed up. I mean, a whole bunch of shit happens when cats show up. When Kubiak showed up, Super Bowl. When Mendoza showed up, Natty. Who's to say? Okay, to say it. All right, Bad Shade Street in the building. All right, man, the OC will not be calling the plays Kubiak, so there's that. Like I just said, Kubiak is a play caller. All right, Major Raider. And what was, yeah, that's what you was thinking. Facts. All right, man, you already know. Daniel Berry Sports in the building. Okay, Egalitarian, Eric Brunda. Even with the Raiders moving to Las Vegas and getting new facilities, Mark Davis still hasn't gained any real credibility over league overs. Hopefully Brady brings some of that credibility. Well, Eric, yes and no. EB, yes and no. He's gotten credibility when it comes to the revenue. As far as the revenue and the gambling money that has been installed in the NFL with DraftKings and with FanDuel, Mark has done an excellent job. Without our team in Las Vegas, they don't have that revenue coming. It's billions. It's billions of dollars in revenue coming from the legal gambling now. You can legally gamble on these games now. We always were gambling on the games. I mean, even if you at work, man, and you bet a 4 for 4 from Wendy's with the homie on Monday Night Football, it's still betting. Now, Mark Davis has done an excellent job when it comes to that. But when it comes to him being a winner and being somebody that's putting together a team that can, a viable, as an organization, a viable, stable franchise that way, no. But they don't care as long as the money's right. Somebody, hey, even at your job, man, I don't think the CEO is thinking about what Joe Willis is doing down over there, man, down at the beginning, end of the bottom of the damn mine. Oh man, I wonder what Joe Willis is doing at the bottom of the mine. As long as you pulling up those oil deposits and you pulling those precious metals up, he don't give a shit. He's too busy laid up on the beach with a shooby-dooby. So they don't care about us in that way, but let the money start getting messed up. That'll be different. So I say you're halfway right, you're halfway not. Same with me. Okay? All right, man. Sam Tanker, what's going on, Sam? What's happening? Chris Leonard, Shaq, man, why do you think we didn't retain Greg Olsen as our OC? Because you don't bring in a Clint Kubiak and handcuff him. We cleared the decks. You don't tell a Super Bowl winning coach, here's your OC. That's why. We can't keep Greg Olsen, man. Greg Olsen is a play caller. Greg Olsen calls the plays. Who's going to call the plays? Clint. Clint doesn't need an offensive coordinator play caller. He's an offensive coordinator assistant. He doesn't need. Greg Olsen is overqualified for the job, honestly. Greg Olsen is a hitman. You told Larry Two Legs and Johnny Bananas to go over there and handle that, and they didn't. Now I got to call in some hitters from out of town. I got to call in. Man, I'm about to get on the phone and call Greg, man. Chip ain't handling it. Let me go over there and call Greg up, man. Well, do you know where Greg is? Man, last I heard, man, he was in Nicaragua somewhere. Hey, man, go down there and find Greg. Tell him to get his ass back up here. We need him. Yeah, that's what Greg do. Greg is an assassin. Greg comes in, assassinates. He did an excellent job. For those you guys, do not slander Greg Olson. Greg Olson came in with the existing playbook, Chip Kelly's playbook, Chip Kelly's personnel groupings, his blocking schemes, his vernacular, all of that. He didn't come in and install a brand new offense. They gave him the offense. He had to learn it, and he had to be able to do something, and he put some bells and whistles on it, and we were moving the ball. But we were already done. We were already cooked. By the time Olsen got there, we were cooked. The season was over. We were cooked. If Greg Olsen was there the whole year, it wouldn't have happened. But Pete Carroll wanted his own. He wanted his own guy. You don't think Kubiak wants his own guy? Kubiak wants his own dude. That's why. But let's not shit on Greg Olsen, because Greg Olsen, he's only a phone call away, bruh. Call Greg Olsen up. Hey, Greg, we just deposited $10 million in your account. Go over there and handle that. And he'll go handle it. And it gets handled. But you don't get to say, well, Greg, you didn't fix the entire situation. When he came in, there was a cleanup on aisle 4, 5, 9, 1, 21, 18, 16. All the aisles was full of bullshit. He had to go and clean that shit up. And he did. Okay? So that's why. It's not Greg Olsen's fault he's not the OC. He should have been the OC in the beginning. Then we wouldn't have had these problems. But he wasn't. So salute to Greg Olsen, a real Raider who's came in to save our asses many a time. I think Greg Olsen has been our OC like 3 times, bro. I think he's been our OC like 3 or 4 times. He's always coming in cleaning up. It's sad. Okay? All right, man, let's see if we can get to 100 real quick. See if we can get to 100 likes. All right, man. Yeah, we're going to get these likes up. Sam Tanka, Chucky's last year looked like promising before the scandal. Carl was cooked in the first 4 games of that year. Well, like I said before, bro, like, you got to understand, man, when I did the live a couple of days ago, another live that you guys, if you missed it, you need to go back. Especially a lot of you cats that haven't been here, you got a lot of watching. Don't think that anything is insignificant or too old because everything's still applicable. The NFL doesn't want the Raiders to win. The NFL just wants the Raiders to continue to work. It's that simple, bro. They just want you to continue to work. They don't want to give you a raise. They don't want to give you a promotion. They just want you to keep doing your job. I mean, that job that I had when I was a manager for 3 years, bro. They kept promising me, based on the numbers, I was supposed to get an X amount of percentage per year, and I was getting it. And then the final year, I had the best numbers of all, and they told me, well, we can't give you your bonus this year, Shaq, based on this, because our negotiation was this. They told me, oh, man, when we did the negotiation, we had to take less to keep the account. You know what I said? I didn't say anything. I just waited until the worst time for me to quit. I waited till the worst time. When they really was up against the wall, that's when I tendered my resignation. And I did it on a Friday at 5 o'clock where there was nothing they could do. Because I knew Chloe and them in HR, and Chloe and them told me, because I was friends with them, Taco Tuesday, drink, hang out. The homegirls told me that they actually got above what they got the year before, and I should have got my bonus, but they were trying to keep me where they wanted me. So I was like, okay. Like I told you, I'm the most ruthless person I know is me. I'm ruthless. I'm very caring. I'm a very nice guy. I'll give you the shirt off my back. But don't try me, bro. You try me, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna go out of my way to destroy the situation. And that's what I did. I was like, okay, Friday, Thanksgiving weekend. We got a long weekend, 4 days. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Thanksgiving, Friday, off Saturday, Sunday. That's 4 days. That's when I tendered my resignation. My phone was ringing off the hook. They were everybody, all those numbers you got on your phone. This person, CEO, blah, 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 manager, everybody calling me. I have not answered the phone to that day because I had another job by then. I already had somewhere else to go. I already had my other shit set up. I had my resignation letter. I had everybody's email in the whole company. I CC'd everybody. Every person from the janitor all the way up. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. This and that, da da da. I just want to come in and tell you guys I was promised this. I was told that this didn't happen. Here are the exact numbers of what did happen. I didn't get my bonus. I didn't get my raise. I didn't even get my what they call an inflation raise. For those of us, you guys know where you're supposed to get an inflationary raise too. They didn't give me anything. Thank you very much. Love y'all. Gotta go. Like I said before, bruh. Okay, we're not got time to play. The NFL does not want the Raiders to lift their heads up. They want you to continue to keep those numbers for the gambling up, keep the Las Vegas as the great destination for every other team to coming into town, spending money, walking away with a victory, and the Raider Nation is not. That's not going to continue anymore. Okay? That's why they got rid of Gruden, but Gruden is suing the shit out of him. And it's getting to that point where all the information of everything that was done dirty to the Raiders and Gruden and the sabotage of that entire situation is all going to come out in the public. And if they don't find a way to give John Gruden enough money, well, he will make it go away. Somebody's being fired. And I think his initials is RG. Figure that out. Allegedly. I think a guy whose initials is RG is going to be fired. That's what I think. I'm just waiting. Andrew Janocko. Andrew Janocko expected to be Raiders' new head OC. I hope so. Okay. Justin Saw said the Seahawks are cock blocking. Because they can. They can. But will it work? They can. Like I said, man, men do what they want. Boys do what they can. Okay? We boys, when it comes to that, we don't got no pull. But we'll soon see. All right? We'll soon see. Rocky213, what's going on, Rock? Okay, Champion Chuck in the building. Major Raiders is always a chess match when a new coach comes to a team and trying to fulfill his new staff. Facts. Brennan, Tom Brady, and Kubiak have many connections, and Davis has a bag of money. Davis's bag is huge. Here's the thing. You know we're paying. How many coaches are we paying right now? I think we're paying 5 coaches. I think we're paying all the staffs from those coaches. We're paying all the former GMs. But the coaching staffs and the administration, all those people, don't go against the salary cap. None of the money that we owe Gruden, Josh McDaniels, yeah, we're still paying him. Antonio Pierce, yeah, we're still paying him. Tom Telesco, yeah, we're still paying him. Dave Ziegler, yeah, we're still paying him. Pete Carroll, yeah, we're still paying him. Doesn't go against the salary cap. So the money that we do got that's earmarked for the NFL right now is like $100 million. We got a lot of money. A lot. And if I was the GM, I'd pay Max first. I'd just give him his money. A 2-year extension. He has no guaranteed money after 2026. Max is playing chess, not checkers. I don't blame him. Stop playing with me. Give him his money. Why play around? Hey, Max, here's your money, bro. 2 more years. Give him like shit. Give him like 40 million, 45 million, 50s. Give him something like that. Somewhere around there. And let it go. And be like, okay, Max, you got your money, man. It's all good. And then move on to the other things. But I think that the powers that are running the team, and you know who those 2 guys are. There's only 2 guys that are running the team. Mark told you who they were. No matter how much you want to try to keep one man's name out of your mouth, Mark already put down on paper who's ahead of all football operations. He's already out there. So these 2 guys who you refuse to give responsibility to when things go bad, they're still kicking tires. They're still trying to field offers. They're still trying to see what comes along the pike. That's what I don't like about it. What I don't like about it is that they're still listening to offers. They're still considering it. That's why I'm trying to tell you, I'm warning you guys now. do not be surprised. If the thing that you fear the worst happens, I don't want to hear it. I've warned you guys. Okay? If Al Davis was around, Al Davis would already make it clear. This person's not going to be with the team. That's it. When Marcus Allen's deal expired with the Raiders, Marcus Allen was never traded. Marcus Allen was just stuck on the bench for 4 years in his prime. When his deal was up, Al Davis made it clear that Marcus Allen was never going to be a Raider again. He made it clear. He said it. He's done. We would know already. There wouldn't be none of this, oh, what's going to happen? Al would say he's going to be a Raider or he's not. That would have been it. But when you got these other two guys who you guys keep caping for and keep trying to act like they had nothing to do with this season that just passed. The puppet master who's doing this, who you see on a Fox telecast. He claimed that he didn't do anything. But that ESPN hit piece that we covered over here told you that he had everything to do with it. Every decision, including not drafting Shedeur Sanders, including bringing Geno, including bringing Pete Carroll, including bringing Eugene Smith as your quarterback, and Chip Kelly. We'll see what happens. And if that guy's the puppet master, who's the puppet? Thank you. Just telling you. All right? System Deck said, too bad Max about soon to join the Eagles. Okay, you want Max Crosby for the... Understand, Max is a contract player. We'll trade you Max Crosby for Saquon Barkley. Yeah, you ain't saying that, are you? Because Saquon Barkley's your best player, right? Max Crosby's our best player. So we're going to do what? Trade best player for best player. Come on, bro. You ready? Because you don't got nothing else we want. What else do you got? What else does the Eagles have? A late draft pick? No. Trade you your best player for our best player, but you're not going to do it. So we're not going to do it. Stop it, man. Stop, man. You guys are just talking, bro. You guys talk too much. You guys are always talking about what's going to happen, but you don't want to give up nothing. Like we're just going to hand you a first ballot Hall of Fame edge rusher for nothing. Nah, dog. Like I said, man, I know how to shut these dudes up quick. Give us Saquon Barkley, bro. Then we can have a meeting. But we're not meeting because you say you want some shit. So what? I know how to neutralize all the bullshit. We don't got time to play with you guys. I told you what kind of manager I am. I don't play, bro. I don't got time to keep telling you to stop doing some shit. Stop parking in the employee of the month parking stall when you're not the employee of the month. You keep doing it, you're going to hear your cars being towed. I'll just tow it. You're not even an employee of the hour. What makes you think you can park in the employee of the month spot? Well, just get your shit towed. That's it. Hey, Shaq, somebody's towing my car. Hey, man, you better pay the $200 drop fee. Get a guy $200, he'll drop your car. I told you, don't park there. All these meetings that your bosses and your superiors go to, they're talking about how the ways to neutralize you guys, that you don't listen. Don't think I did it on my own. I went in a meeting. They said, Shaq, your employees your guys are parking in the stalls. I said, man, what do you guys want to do? They said, well, you know, if it keeps happening, we'll just tow it. I was like, why don't y'all just tow it, man? Let's just tow it. They know not to park there. Oh, Shaq, you towed it. I didn't tow anything. Go upstairs and go to the C-suite up there on floor 10 and talk to them. Because they're the ones that said they're going to tow your shit. I warned you guys. Keep parking. It's going to get towed. Simple as that. Stop. Why play? People play too much. All you guys, let's get. I'll trade you Max for a canned soda. You guys ain't ready to make no trades, bro. You guys ain't ready to play no real football business. Y'all ain't ready to do that, dog. Because you're gonna give up something. You're gonna give up something, and something big, something you don't want to give up. You're looking at it like we're gonna get Max, and we're gonna still have this, and we're gonna still have that, and we're gonna still have this guy. No, you're not gonna have what you need, and we're not gonna have what we need. It's that simple. We need Max. You need a running game. You're not getting Max and get to keep Saquon Barkley. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't get it. I don't get where you guys coming from. Brendo says, I say we keep Geno on the bench as a backup. I mean, that's an expensive ass backup. That's the problem. You're going to pay that man $18 million to sit on the bench. It's a lot of money, bro. It ain't my money. I'd rather just cut him and let him walk away with his $18 million. It ain't my money. I don't care. When I used to get a budget, they give me a yearly budget for me to do certain things. I earmarked the budget for us to have a couple of little things for us. I set up some stuff, a little bowling thing, or a little, hey man, we're gonna cater some food for this or whatever. And I had one of the managers complain to the higher ups that I earmarked some money for my guys to have a little, to have some, food delivered and whatever else. It wasn't even that much money. It was like $400. Hey Shaq, they're saying that you did this. I said, yeah, man. Didn't you give me a budget? Yeah. Did I earmark? Did I do everything I'm supposed to do? Yeah, I'm taking care of my guys. What's the problem? You guys are having catered food all the damn time up in here. What do you mean? I can't spend $400 or $500 on my dudes? Okay, Shaq, we just wanted to touch bases with you. It's like, yeah, I just wanted to touch bases with you to say, hey, man, as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, if I can earmark some of this money from my guys. It's my budget. Okay, Shaq, we'll leave you alone. Yeah, I mean, you called me in here for nothing. Really? You guys got catered lunches. You guys spending $3,000 on some damn, on some kebabs that you guys are bringing up in here. I had some pizzas delivered. What are you talking about? That's how I would talk to them. I'm like, man, they'd laugh, man. They'd be like, damn, Shaq, we be talking about you, dog. Like, we don't even know if we want to call you in because you're going to come with that fire. I say, yeah, man, you guys hired me to do a job. I'm going to take care of my guys. Simple as that. Come on. I'd get rid of Geno and just pay him and tell him to leave because he's a cancerous person. Just pay him to leave, bro. Okay, just like what it is. You really got your tax money, went to the strip club, and you was able to talk Jade to come back to the hotel with you, and she needs $600. You better pay, bro. She ain't there because you cute. Give her $600. Simple as that. Stop it. All right, said Mendoza may not be ready. Can't be worried about Mendoza ready or not. There is no ready. Mendoza's the quarterback as far as I'm concerned, man. He's going to get out there and struggle like everybody else. You don't draft him number one and don't start him. Did Cam Ward, did he have a bridge quarterback? No. Did Drake May have a bridge quarterback? No. Did CJ Stroud have a bridge quarterback? No. Did Jalen Daniels have a bridge quarterback? No. Did Caleb Williams have a bridge quarterback? No. Did Peyton Manning start his rookie year? Yeah. Did Troy Aikman start his rookie year? Yeah. These are number one picks, number ones and number twos. He starts whatever, no matter what. We don't need Geno as a backup. We got AOC as a backup. He needs to start every game. Period. I don't want to see Mendoza on the sidelines, bro, unless he's hurt. If he ain't hurt, he need to be the starter. Let him get out there and struggle. We got a rookie head coach, let them all learn at the same speed. We got a brand new shit going out there. We got the brand new forklift guy. He just got his license. We got the brand new box truck dude. He just got his CDLs. We got the 18-wheeler dude. He just got his shit. This person, man, everybody knew. Man, we ain't babysitting and breastfeeding nobody. Kenny Two Gloves, take off that number 15 jersey, put it on Mendoza, give him the ball, and tell him to spin it. That's it. What are we doing? No, we ain't. You guys are acting scared, man. We're not doing that shit. You don't draft somebody one and tell them to sit down. No, you start day one. Max should now bring players to the Raiders now, but I'm not Max. No one's Max. I ain't gonna tell that man what to do. That man's done enough. Like I said, man, I am really, truly on his side. No matter he does, he wants to leave, I'm cool with it. If he wants to stay, I'm cool with it. No matter what he does, he's done enough. You betrayed that man. That's what these you Raider fans, you roaches with Raider hats out there, and you team twerkers and you stripper nation members. You guys need to understand, man, y'all can't be slandering that man when that man has done all this shit that he's done, bro. I've seen that man play on bum knee, bum leg, I've seen that man do everything possible to be out there to try to do something. And now you betray him by sitting him down when he's ready to play? You should have let him play. We weren't going to win anyway. Let him play, man. Don't take that away from him, dog. He had a goal. His goal from getting hurt last year was to play all 17 games. He played all 15 of them, and then you sat him, dog, just because you were trying to, skew the odds for you to get some shit. Nah, man, that's betrayal, man. You betrayed me, bro. That's some bullshit. Nah. Whatever Max want to do, Max is always going to be a Raider, bro. He stays, he's a Raider. He leaves, he's a Raider. Simple as that. Stop doing real Raiders wrong, man. We got to stop that shit. It's an absolute epidemic on how we treat Raider players that have been drafted by this team who are DNA. We treat them worse than anybody, bro. I've been seeing it. It started with Marcus, the greatest running back in the history of our team, my favorite player of all time. Railroaded by the old man. I've been seeing it. It's part of who we are. You don't love your family like you treat your brother, you treat your best friend better than you treat your sister. The whole bunch of y'all do that shit. Your girl is straight out here for everybody, but you're mad at your mom because your mom don't want her to be sitting at her Thanksgiving table because she don't want none of them cooties on her damn seats. You mad at mom, no? You should respect who I want to be with, Mom. your mom knows everything that your girl's out there doing. She's hearing about it at the beauty parlor. She's hearing it at the nail shop. She's hearing about it at church. But you want to walk around with who you want to walk around with. But she don't get to come over there and sit down with us and have no damn turkey. Crazy shit. Like I said, man, you have to have a line drawn in the sand. What are you not gonna do? That's what defines you as a person, especially as a man. Women, they got their shit together. I don't have to say that to women. Women always know where they stand. Even when they're doing the wrong thing, they know they wasn't supposed to. You guys really walk around doing the wrong thing thinking it's the right thing, bro. What you don't do defines you more than what you do. There's things I do not do. I do not engage. I don't negotiate with terrorists. I don't negotiate with roaches with Raider hats, stripper nations. I don't do none of that bullshit. I don't tank. I don't do any of that. I drew my line in the sand. This is as far as I go. Anybody that crossed that line, man, Wile E. Coyote, boom. I don't give a shit. I don't have no sympathy for nobody that crosses the line. Shield first. Not second, not 99th. First. All right. Okay. Violator. Everybody, bro. I love it when he's here. Everybody, put your Raider shields together, man, and put them ones up for the first ballot Hall of Famer, bro. What's up? Big bros here, bro. Hey, man. What's up, Violator, man? That right, man. Anytime you here, bro, there's nothing to talk about, man. That's black hole right there. That's every Raider commercial you see with a fan in it. You're going to see him and you're going to see Gorilla Rilla. I mean, that's what it is. Oh, come on, bro. Happy Fun Day. Sunday Fun Day, Shaq and Unfiltered Nation. I want to witness the rise of the Raiders back to commitment to excellence. Hey, big bro, I mean, come on. Come on, dog. We're the glory days, bro. It's our time. We've been patient. 42 years is a long time, dog. That's a long time. 42 years, it's a long time. It's our time right now, big bro. We're gonna get it. There's nothing nobody can do about it, man. And the NFL is on notice. They're on notice. They are going full court press. They are hoping to God we get rid of Max. They're hoping that Max decides to leave. But what if it doesn't happen? What if Max stays? Max gets a depoy. What if Max stays and gets his depoy? We win the Super Bowl. What happens then? You think it's going to be all good? Oh, no, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Mike Florio told you. Okay? Mike Slezio. He said, man, when the Raiders start winning, we're going to start saying that Brady was getting insider information in these rooms and we cheated. He already said that. He said that on his live when he said we should trade Max today. They're already getting ready for us to win for them to say we cheated. They're already painting it. But it doesn't matter, bro. Big bro, when we get the fourth one, it ain't gonna matter. Simple as that. No matter what they say. Okay? Salute to the Hall of Famer, bro. What's up, big bro? Okay? Thomas, what's going on? Thomas Hoffenschneider. Okay? Raiders are on the come up. The drought is over. It's going down, bro. Every time I see people like Shady McCoy and all these guys, bro, you got to understand who these guys are, man. Never forget who they are. Shady McCoy's talking crazy about the Raiders is because he was a backup running back when the Chiefs won a Super Bowl. This dude got 2 rings being a backup. He got a backup when he was with Tom Brady and with the Buccaneers. He was the backup running back. And then he was a backup when he got his ring with Patrick Mahomes in there. This dude is nobody that we need to, salute the Shady, man. But, man, as far as his opinion of us, stop it, bro. Okay? Cut it out. We're not listening to none of that. Okay? Start with Geno, get rid of him. I agree. Give him his money, tell him to hit the rock pile. Pete and Geno got number 1 draft, keeping Geno as a backup with a raise. I don't want Geno. Rocky Flores said, nice shirt. Go pick this shirt up at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Go pick this up. Okay? Hey, big bro, Violator, man. Go to the site, tell me what you want, and I'll get it to you. Just go and look around, hit me up, man. You can hit me up on IM me on Facebook, man, and tell me what you want, man, and tell me what size, man, and I'll get it to you. Okay? All right, Jalen Season, what's going on? What's good, Shaq? Hope all is well. Everything is beautiful. Okay, getting ready to watch this NBA All-Star game pretty soon. Okay? All right. Okay, what would be a good OC? Janako. I like Janako. Chris, now that we've seen Dr. Van, now we just got to see Dr. Van in the building. Any word on this man? I have no idea. I just hope wherever Doc is, he's okay. Last time I saw Doc was a year ago. It's been a year. I don't know. But people pop up, and I'm hoping that he's good. He's still in the same standing with us. And wherever he is, God bless, man. But I have no idea. Okay? Great to see him, though. All right, man. Darren McCommon in the house, man. So what's going on? The 3 Ring Club. All you 3 ringers, man, you have no excuse not to be a member of this channel. I really need you guys to become members, man, and keep your membership. Okay? It really helps the channel. YouTube really pays attention to who is members here. I mean, we got all kinds of little plans, bro. $2, $3 a month. All that stuff, man. I need you guys to get these memberships, bro. I mean, we got some members, but we need more. Okay? You 3 ringer, 2 ringer, 1 ringer, all you ringers, you definitely need to take care of this. All right, man. Fudge Dog, what's up, Fudge? Mother brother said, you see Chicago Johnson junk over E40? Yeah, man. I definitely was glad we saw him do that, man. Some Bay Area love, man. But at the end of the day, man, the dunk contest, man, is kind of like where it is now. We really need somebody to come in there and shake it up. It needs to be shaken up. Dunks were cool. Good, it was a cool contest. But when you come from the era that I came from, the Michael Jordans, the Dominique Wilkinses, the Vince Carters and all that type of stuff, man, it's kind of hard when the best dunk contests are 30, 40 years ago. So, but salute to that, man. That was dope. Fudge Dog said the video recorded yesterday about Flores was hella funny. Yeah, man, that's what I do. Okay. Chip Kelly was not it. Nope. Justice yes, you did say that you were excited and wasn't expecting much from Chip, but you did say Chip Kelly wasn't a good move for us. Well, I'm always gonna tell the truth. I'm always gonna tell the truth, dog. Okay? It's your job to believe me or not. It's not my job to make you believe me. My job is just to say the truth, and then later on down the line, it's the truth. So it is what it is. Yeah, violator in here, man. Starting to get cold out here, man. Nose starting to run. Every time it gets cold, man, my body starts letting me know it's getting cold. Woodson in the building too. You talking about Charles Woodson? He's in the building, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to be, any type of coaching or administration, man. I know that he still has a small piece of the Browns. I know he still owns a small piece of the Browns. So I don't know if that's, I don't know. I don't know about that. All right. Okay. Violators in here. Okay. Would be cool if Gorilla Rilla would join us. He's always welcome. He's always welcome, though. Okay. Be cool if Ice Cube came in here. Y'all know I saw Cube. Cube was parked right next to me, man, right at the stoplight. I was Raiders. He was Raiders. It was dope. It was dope, man. I said, good to see you. Good seeing you too. I went about my business. He went about his business. Okay. Be great to have Cube in here. It'd be great to have JT the Brick in here. I mean, like I said, man, I can't wait to see Brick to remind him of that night that he was at my club and we got faded in the club talking Raider football, bro. And he did not pay nothing. He didn't even tip. Man, it was all night drinking, pouring Raiders all night, man. I can't wait to see him so I can remind him of that night. Okay, you guys know Brick. Tell Brick he's always welcome over here too. All right, straight up. We hired a special team coach today. His name is JoenDeCamillis. Okay, that's his name. 2-time Super Bowl champion. Bush Dog Mendoza, NCAA football champion, Heisman Trophy winner, and an OC who won the Super Bowl. I take that, my odds with that. Yeah, man, if we do it right. And I really hope that let's just give Kubiak his respect. We need to start saying Coach Kubiak because he's the coach. Coach Kubiak, I need for you to start Mendoza and leave him there. It's that simple, man. Just give him the keys, bruh. I mean, he walks in the door and you say, here you go, kid, it's you. Move out the way, man. Let him do his thing. You saw what Cignetti did? Cignetti just gave him the keys. Here you go, kid. Drop him in his hand. It's you. Let that boy cook. Let him cook, man. He's gonna struggle because he's a rookie. But then he's gonna get it. The game's gonna slow down. When the game slows down for Mendoza, man, it's barbecue chicken, man. Let that kid cook. Leave him alone, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. I know how you guys are. You're going to start talking about he's a bust in week 2, week 3, like you did Genty. Oh, man, Genty's a bust. Genty wasn't no damn bust, bro. He didn't have no blocking. He set the NFL record for rookies. The most yards after contact in the history of the NFL as a rookie. Nobody, I don't care what running back you name. Barry, Emmett, OJ, Jim Brown, Eric Dickerson, Walter Payton. I don't care who you name. Nobody got more yards after getting hit as a rookie than Ashton Genty. That's an NFL record. NFL record, bro. He's going to get 1,600, 1,700, 1,800. Because Clint Kubiak is a run-first coach. He's a run-first coach. Ask Kenneth Walker with a whole Super Bowl MVP. The first one in 20 years. The last running back to win an MVP in a Super Bowl was Terrell Davis. That was 20 years ago. It's been quarterback. The last 20 years has been quarterback MVPs. Quarterback. Outside of Cooper Kupp. Quarterback. Cooper Kupp. Quarterback. Running back. Ashton Genty gonna act a fool this next year. This dude right here, nephew, who I talked to at training camp, he gonna act a fool. I can't wait. Okay, y'all know how I do it. Right now. All right, windy out here, y'all. Okay, All right, man. Chiefs fan in the building. What's going on, big dog? Ain't seen you, Chiefs fan, since we beat that ass. Chiefs fan. Remember when we finally beat you guys? What's good, Shaq at Raider Nation in the house? On his opinion, Andy R&B Love, is he really that from what I see? He's. Are you guys looking for a running back? What's going on with Pacheco and them, dog? I can see you guys drafting a running back right now, man. I can see you guys drafting a running back. You haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher, Chiefs fan, in a minute. Who was your last 1,000-yard rusher? Was it Jamal Charles? See, I know everything. Chiefs fan, I think the last 1,000-yard rusher you guys had was Jamal Charles. Remember Jamal Charles when he had that 5 touchdown game? Jamal Charles was a monster. You guys could use a running back right now. You definitely need to get a good running back. I can see you guys doing that. Big dog. Good seeing you, Chiefs fan. Okay? Like I said, we got Chiefs fans on here, man. They come over here and they chop it up. Chris Leonard says Seahawks interviewing Raiders OC job, Andrew Janako. I hope he gets it. All right, man. Maurice Ross, what's going on, Mo? I saw Mike. I saw the Mike Gorilla segment. Hey man, he couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Well, like I said before, man, Mike Florio, man. You don't have to worry about him. Mike Florio, before he was a teenager, lost the Super Bowl on June 9th, 1977 to the Raiders. That's why he hates the Raiders so much. This dude has been 49 years in shambles behind the Raiders. The last time he was in a Super Bowl, he lost to us. He hasn't been in a Super Bowl in 49 years. And then he gets to see his quarterback, who he had last year, who went 14-3, and Sam Darnold, go to the Seahawks, goes 14-3 again with our new head coach and win a Super Bowl. He's going to hate. Let him do his job. We'll do his job, our job, by letting him know the reason why you hate us so much is because you're a Vikings fan. It doesn't get no worse than that. He's a 4-time Super Bowl loser. He's never been a winner in his life when it comes to football. So it doesn't matter, bro. So, yeah, we cooked him yesterday. Okay? Absolutely fried his ass. Major Raider. Matthew's on that some Libra shit. Hey, man, my dad's a Libra, my brother's a Libra. But I'm a Virgo, okay? So, hey, Virgos are ruthless too, all right? You Libras are different, though. Y'all quiet. Libras are quiet assassins. You guys assassinate, don't say shit. Y'all just... I don't know what happened, man, but somebody destroyed the whole shit. Hey, man, you Libras will burn the whole building down and stand out there with the fire department and act like you didn't do it. You Libras is y'all gangster, but so is us Virgos. The difference is we'll tell you it's us. That was me. I burnt this whole shit to the ground. That's the difference. That's the big difference between Libras and Virgos. 1 month apart. September Virgos, October Libras. Libras burn shit down. Don't say nothing. Virgos tell you we did it. That's the only difference. Both of us is nothing to play with. Okay? All right, man. Don't get mad. Don't get even. Fudge dog. Hell yeah, we were sabotaged. We were. Okay? All right, man. Chiefs fan. Yeah, definitely do, man. Get Max right. Yep. Hey, man, we got to do it. We got to do it, dog. But like I said before, it's on Max. If Max wants to be here, he'll be here. If Max doesn't want to be here, he won't be. Mark Davis is not going to try to talk Max down. He's going to be like, move him. He's going to say that. And not because he doesn't want him, because he said he's a Raider. But we don't handcuff. We don't do that. It's not what we do. We let you go. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, a lot of y'all, the only reason why your girl's still around is because you begged and pleaded. You begged and pleaded, bro. You cried, you begged, you pleaded, you rolled on the ground, you kicked your leg like a kid at Walmart who didn't get the lollipop. You did all that, man. Anytime they want to leave, I'll be like, hey, it was a good run. It was a good run. Hey, what can I do? Gotta go, you gotta go. All right? Okay? Hey, let me help you. Is anything you left, man, I'll just mail it to you. All right? Simple as that. Chris said Shaq, man, is Richard Seymour still a partial owner? Yes. Chiefs fan, damn, why would you want to leave the Vegas market anyway? No state tax. There's other cities that don't have state tax. I mean, other states. Texas doesn't have any state tax. Tennessee doesn't have any state tax. Florida doesn't have any state tax. Nevada doesn't have any state tax. There's teams in every market. Raiders are in Nevada. Texas has 2 teams. Tennessee has the Titans. And Florida has 3 teams. Any of those teams have no state tax. So, same shit. Go to Dolphins, no state tax. Jaguars, Tampa Bay, Cowboys, Texans, Raiders, Titans. We're not the only team that doesn't have state tax. Other teams, bro. There's other places to go. Cali King in the building. Chiefs fan, Max gonna cost 2 firsts at minimum. I mean 2 firsts and some seconds, bro. When Mike Florio was talking shit, and I'm dragging him and I'm saying his name because we ended all of that. Any of you Raider fans that's still upset behind him, you didn't see our video yesterday. That video right now has like over 5,000 views. It really should have like about 50. Because it solves everything. There's two big Raider haters that we cooked yesterday. Number 1 is Mike Florio. Number 2 is Al Michaels. I gave you guys all the reasons not to trip off anything they say anymore because they were the ones that are butthurt. They're the ones that got cooked. Okay? Even Al Michaels got cooked. All right? By Al Davis. But 30 years ago. I mean, when you don't know where your wife is and Al tells you you should be more concerned about where your wife is instead of worrying about the Raiders, and you didn't know where she was at to this day, you really gonna hate us. It's that simple. But you still don't know where your wife is, homie. Allegedly. Okay? So yeah, man, you got to pay us for Max, bro. Max, we got to get something. And we don't want no late picks. So all you guys that got late picks, your playoff teams, you're the Eagles, you're the 49ers, we don't want no 30. We don't want no 30th pick. We need a top 10 pick. We need somebody who's sorry. We need a sorry team to give us a pick. We don't want no damn pick 32. We don't want that. All right, man. Yes, he does. Okay. What's your thoughts on rumors of us trading Trent McDuffie? McDuffie at one time, I don't know if I rate him, Chiefs fan, like I used to, but McDuffie used to be one of the top corners in the game. He was a cornerback that was very solid. I don't know how he is now. You would have a better beat on him now. But we don't have any cornerbacks. And I would take him if he wasn't too pricey. I think Trent McDuffie is better than Eric Stokes, who's probably our best corner, but he's a free agent. So I guess we'll find out, man. But now we got a DC, so I guess we're gonna figure that shit out. We're gonna figure out what Rob Leonard's gonna say and what they're gonna do, and what kind of defense of personnel we're gonna use for Mike McDonald's defense. So if you guys really want to know what kind of defense we're going to run, why don't you go back and watch the Super Bowl? Go back and watch that Super Bowl and look at the pieces that are there. Strong secondary. Safeties flying to the ball. Corners flying to the ball. Covering. Nobody getting open. Defensive pressure the whole game. Linebacking core. Solid tackling. We need all of that. To run Mike McDonald's system, you need the personnel. So McDuffie's definitely somebody who I would say, yeah, I'd like to have him. But it all depends on what his price tag is. You guys are going to want something for him. Thomas Hoffenschneider, man, Tom Brady deserves more credit for his historic offseason. Yes, he does. The worst record in the history of the Las Vegas Raiders was on his watch. We've never not won 4 games or more. We won 3 last year. Who was in charge? Fudge Dog for Max is 2 first rounds and AJ Brown. I don't want AJ Brown. Did you see all those passes AJ Brown dropped in the NFC Championship game? AJ Brown was on the sideline screaming at everybody, and he dropped like 3 or 4 first down passes that was right in his hands, bro. I've never seen him drop that many passes. He embarrassed himself with that. I don't want him, though. I don't. I'm good. That man won a Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts and was screaming on the sidelines. What do you think it's going to do to a rookie like Mendoza, man? Do you want A.J. Brown screaming at Mendoza in the huddle? Do you want him yelling and screaming on the sidelines, bro? I don't want that dude messing with my quarterback's head. Because Mendoza is going to pay attention to that. Mendoza is a kid who's going to be, maybe it was me. Mendoza is not a vet. A.J. Brown would be over there screaming at him, doing all that. I don't want that, bro. Get your ass up out of here, bro. I don't need nobody yelling at my quarterback, bro. I don't need that. Okay? Chiefs fan. Okay? Yeah, he's a disgruntled player. He is. He said, I can see you getting Omar Cooper in the second round. We definitely need that, man, but I need that offensive line, bro. I mean, I would be cool with Jack Besh getting, even though Jack Besh isn't a number one receiver, I'd be happy with Jack Besh running 12 personnel with Mayer, Brock Bowers, Trey Tucker in the slot, and Jack Besh didn't get, somebody that early. We need to get O linemen. We need to get that line short up. I told you the offensive line is the most important thing. Violators told you that. Major Raiders told you that. Howie Long has told you that. Everybody's told you that. Without that offensive line, we can't do nothing, dog. We can't do nothing. All right, man. Straight up, man. Bernard Jackson in the house. Justin Saw, Gino ruined the whole season last season, starting with that interception. Well, man, we won though. We beat the Patriots. Fernando coming to the NFL not to start, sit on the bench. I want him to start. Yeah, trade Gino to the Cardinals. I'll trade Gino. The Cardinals, man, they're kind of in a bad situation. New coach. Kyler Murray has not improved. He has not elevated his game. And he got hurt last year, but I'm not seeing any improvement. Kyler Murray's not playing any better than he has played. He's not a quarterback you could look at and see an upward trajectory in play. He's playing at the same level that he has not elevated. To be as high as a pick as he was, he hasn't elevated. He's the same. I wouldn't be surprised if Gino went over there and actually played better than Kyler Murray, to be honest. Gino's more of an NFC quarterback. He plays better in the NFC. When he's in the AFC, he doesn't play well. When he's in the NFC, he plays better. He's more of an NFC style quarterback. When he was with the Jets, trash. When he was with the Chargers, back up. When he was with Seattle, decent. Back in the AFC, ass crack. Go to NFC, he probably could play better. He probably will. I think he'll probably play better than Kyler Murray. I would think that he would probably play better than Kyler Murray would. Unless Kyler Murray is actually watching tape and doing what he's supposed to do. Okay? All right, Bernard said, man, if we drop Mendoza, man, we start him week 1. Period. I agree. Hoppensteiner said, Antonio Pierce dismantled the football team by getting rid of Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs. That ain't true. You're making shit up now. You're making that up. Antonio Pierce had nothing to do with those moves being made. There's a t-shirt that's on MatthewShackUnfiltered.com that you can buy right now that says, Ask Tom Telesco on it. Because that's what AP said. AP didn't have nothing to do with those moves. Nothing. That's all GM. Because when they asked him about it, what did he say? Ask Tom Telesco. Tom Telesco was responsible for that, not Antonio Pierce. You're going to have to try again. That did not work. Okay? All right, man. Like I said, don't blame Pierce. Like I said, man, these guys just want to blame Pierce for other reasons. You want to blame Pierce because he looks like he's the guy that did it. No, he didn't have nothing to do with it. Fudge dog, we get Kirk Cousins. I don't want Kirk Cousins. I want Fernando Mendoza to be 100% confident he's the guy. I don't want him to see and look over his shoulder. Why are you drafting Mendoza to have him looking over his shoulder, bro? He's going to look over his shoulder and he sees Geno Smith. He can laugh at that. He can look over his shoulder. He sees AOC. He can laugh at that. He can look over his shoulder and see Kitty Two Gloves. Laugh. He look over and see Kirk Cousins. No. I don't want Kirk Cousins over here, bro. I want our quarterback to be confident he's the quarterback. Drop the keys in his hand. You're the man. We're not bringing nobody else. You're him. We're drafting you to be him. Why? Bring Kirk Cousins over for what? Come on, bruh. We ain't doing that, bruh. We ain't doing that, dog. That ain't happening. Bruh. I don't want that shit. You guys want to sabotage your quarterback. Day one. No. No competition. None. You see what happened with Penix? Did you see what happened with Penix? When Penix had Kirk Cousins breathing down his neck? What happened with Penix? Same shit. Was ruined by that. He was ruined by it. He got hurt. Cousins right back. No. I don't want that, bro. You got to learn from other people's mistakes, bro. That's a mistake. Don't do that shit. We don't want that. I know I don't. I don't want it. Get rid of, Al Jordan said, get rid of Gito. Give him his money. Tell him to hit the door. Okay, we did Namdi dirty when the Eagles got him back. Mack and Jacobs, Renfro, Carr, a lot, bunch of stuff. You right. Gerald says Shaq is cooking. That's all I do over here, dog. That's all I do over here. Okay, straight up, dog. I'm Guy Fieri over here. Guess what Guy Fieri is? Raider Nation. Come on, dog. Guy Fieri's a Raider fan. That's what I do. I cook like Guy Fieri over here, bro. Straight up. All right. See those ones in the building that's all for you, for you, Violator. All these ones are for you, big dog. All of these is for you. Okay. All right. Boy George says he's out in Albuquerque. You see that, Whittington Thomas? Okay. Come on, Sean. I got all kinds. Sean Harvey. I got all kinds of names for these dudes. All right. You ever knew a dude who you had a nickname for and he didn't know that was his nickname? We used to have nicknames for dudes and we would say it right in front of him. He had no idea that he was known. He was known as Blockhead Gene. Like, he had no idea his name was Block. Hey, man, Blockhead. We just laughing. He just, what's Blockhead? What's that? What's that? Who's Blockhead? Somebody with a nickname and he don't know he has a nickname, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, man. These guys with Roaches with Raider hats and these team twerkers and these, I call them Skid Mark Nation and I also call them Stripper Nation. They don't even know they're members. They have no idea. They have no idea we're talking about them, bro. No idea. We stand right next to them. They have no idea that we're talking about them, bro. They have no idea. Okay. All right, man. It's that simple. All right. Okay. Says, can you read? You butchered my name. Hey, man. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't know how to pronounce your shit, dog. Okay. You lucky I said your name at all. To be honest. Okay. All right, man. Bernard Jackson. McKinney, Texas in the building. What's going on, big dog? All right, man. Marion. What's going on, Marion? Shaqzilla's been on time. Yeah, man. What's going on, big dog? Antoine. Okay. All right, man. Patrice, what's going on, P? Dan Lopez. The Queens of the house. The Queens of the house. Queen P's of the house. Dan Lopez, we need more real Raiders to stay on this roster. Tired of losing real Raiders. Well, man, like I said before, nobody gets treated worse than a real Raider. It's like the person that you love the most, you treat the worst. Y'all do that shit all the time. You know, right now, Sherry was the best girl you ever had in your life. You treated her like absolute garbage. Marianne comes along and you treat her like a queen. But I saw her getting out of Big Percy's IROC 5.0 yesterday. Why is she getting out of this man's car at 3:30 a.m.? I know Percy. All Percy does is knock him down. But you treat her like a queen and you treated the other one who birthed you your 4 kids that she does everything for like dirt. This is how y'all do it. Can't explain why you treat the people who love you the most the way you do. I don't get it. I don't get it. But hey, it's not my job. Okay. Q, president of Raider Nation. Yes. Time for the 3-point contest. Oh man, I ain't worried about that. Okay. I ain't worried about it. I want to see the game. I'm tired of these contests. These contests, man, we already know who's gonna win. All right. Town business, Dame Dollar. Hey man, hey, Dame should win it. Dame should win it. Okay. All right, Gerald. We can't afford the Chiefs to draft Jeremiah Love. I mean, what are we gonna do, man? We can't cock block everybody. They draft him. They draft him. Their best player right now has about three knee injuries. I think he tore his ACL and his NCL. Maybe his PCL. I think he tore them all. I think Mahomes tore ACL, PCL, NCL, if I ain't mistaken. I'm more worried about him. I haven't had a Chiefs running back cook me. I've had 15 cook the shit out of me. That's who I had. That's who I'm worried about. Let him get a running back. But if Gardner Minshew's going to be the quarterback, good luck. Fudge Dog. Okay. If they get him, they get him. That video was dope. Go back and watch it. Yeah, Patrice, I watched it. I watched it this morning. I always watch my videos back to make sure that I'm handling my business. I did get something wrong yesterday. I said that the Vikings lost to the Colts and they lost to the Steelers. That's the only thing that I got wrong yesterday. Okay. The Vikings lost 2 Super Bowls in a row. They lost the 1973 Super Bowl to the Dolphins, and then they went back the next year and lost to the Steelers, their first ring. Then they lost to us, our first ring. Then they lost to Kansas City, their first ring. So that's the only thing I got wrong yesterday, P, was that it wasn't the Colts, it was the Steelers. Outside of that, everything else was on point. Okay. All right. Major Raider. I'm going to watch that Mike Florio live. Cooking with kerosene on that one. Bill! What's up, Bill? You and the family just waking up. Hey, Bill. Hope everything was good. Okay? Hey, I know you and the wife, y'all going to enjoy Valentine's Day, man. Make sure you do something good. I know you're going to cook something good. Knowing you, man, you're probably cooking a whole elk. Bill is a hunter. Bill go outside, man, and go shoot a whole a moose and then put it on the grill. Okay? And then throw some seasoning on it. Bill's that type of dude. Patrice said, hope you and the wife had a lovely V-Day, the Major Raider. Okay, salute to all you guys. All right, man. All right. Okay. I agree. I don't want A.J. Brown. I don't want him. I mean, I'm tired of prima donna wide receivers, bro. I need wide receivers that are going to be humble, bro. I'm tired of these prima donnas, bro. I'm tired of them. Look at all the prima donna wide receivers and how they turn out. Randy Moss, how'd that turn out? Not well. Antonio Brown, how'd it turn out? Not well. Devontae Adams, how'd they turn out? Not well. Now we're going to bring in A.J. Brown? Now, I will do this. I will take a whole George Pickens. I'll do that. Because George Pickens is a very talented knucklehead. And all he wants is the football. You give him the football, he ain't going to hear shit out of him. A.J. Brown gets the football, complains, gets the football, and drops it. I don't see that from George Pickens. I see George Pickens complaining, getting the football, and scoring a touchdown. That's the difference. That's the difference. A.J. Brown complains, gets the football, drops it. By himself. George Pickens complains, get the football, touchdown. That's the difference. All right? Straight up. All right, Fudge Dog with the $4.99 dono, man. Thanks a lot, man, for that, man, paying your bar tabs, man. Salute to that, Fudge Dog. Thank you, big dog. Okay. I think I missed another. Okay, Fudge Dog with the $4.99 dono. Fudge Dog with another $4.99 dono. Thank you, big dog. Both of those $4.99s, I appreciate that. All right, man. Appreciate that. Miss Patrice with the $4.99 dono. Thanks, Patrice. That helped to pay for them drinks we had last night. It was dope. Restaurant we went to, they gave us complimentary champagne. It was good. It was cool. All right. Ain't nothing better than getting something complimentary. All right, man. Back here. All right, man. Let's get back, scroll a little bit. All right. Okay, straight up. All right, man. Whittington Thomas said, what's going on? Major Raider talking to P. Good that y'all chopping it up. All right. But our Jackson said our offensive line is what we need. Yeah. Yeah, we need that line. Okay. All right. Where's Alfredo Raider been? I talked to Alfredo yesterday on DM. Alfredo's been busy. He did touch bases with me. He hasn't been here, but he did hit me on DM, and I talked to him yesterday. He did tell me, Shaq, I got a lot going on right now. So life is lifing right now. He's got other things popping. Okay, but he's good. But he did hit me up yesterday, and I did talk to him. So I'm always gonna stick up for my guys, bro. If you guys hit me up and y'all being asked about, I'm going to say I talked to him. Okay, so I did talk to Alfredo Raider, even though he hasn't been here, but he did hit me up. He said, Shaq, I just want to hit you up and let you know I haven't forgotten, man, but I got some things going on. So, all right, for sure. So hopefully everything is, he'll be back soon. Okay, but he did hit me up. All right. I also work on the defense, too. Okay. Audrey Dewar said, my father was scouted by the Cardinals. Hey, man. Well, who was the Audrey, who was ask your dad, who was the coach of the Cardinals at the time he was scouted? I'm curious to know who it was. Was it Dennis Allen? Dennis Allen, excuse me. Dennis, what's his name, bro? Okay, they are who we think they are. Rest in peace, what's his name? Dennis, I can't think of his last name, brother, who passed away. Or was it Jim, was it the coach when they were in St. Louis? I don't know how old your dad is, but curious to know who was the coach of the team when he was being scouted. All right. Love to find that out. Major Raider said, we try to support the brothers and sisters in Vegas. They have to do better on the dinner and bar options, but music highly recommended. Yeah, man. I'm hearing that Vegas, they're not doing so well right now, man, as far as the tourism. Tourism's down. A lot of these hotels are letting staff go. But that'll change when the Raiders start winning. Then Raider Nation will start showing up. But right now, it's not doing good. All right. Harold Johnson. I'm in favor of drafting O-line positions, second and third rounds, depending on available players. Bill said Alfredo searches for his DLS McDoza jersey. Oh, he already knows that. And what's funny about that, Alfredo will probably be watching later, is that his wife, him and his wife watch together, so he puts it on the big TV. And I told his wife, I said, hey, Mrs. Alfredo, I said, hey, your husband's going to have to spend $400 on a jersey. He's like, no, don't say that. I said, nah, dog, you go tell it. I'm warning his wife. He's got to spend $400 on a Mendoza jersey, bro. So he better start looking. I don't want no Temu jerseys, man. No Temu jersey, man. You got to go get the Nike Elite one. Okay, straight up. All right. Patrice. All right, man. Good talking to y'all out here. Okay. Beautiful. Harold Johnson in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on, Harold? Okay. All right, man. James Frippo in the building. Juan, what's going on? Juan, DeGrew in the house. It'll be an interesting year for the Raiders, more than previous seasons. I agree. James is very excited. James Frippo is excited. Okay, what's going on? Bernard, I just want the team to be playoff contenders. It's going to happen if we do things right. Dame time. Damian Lillard won the three-point contest. You know what's funny, Patrice? My boy Ed Cuts called me because that's Oaktown. That's Oakland. Damian Lillard. He's like, yo, dog. Damian Lillard is back with the Trailblazers, bro? I said, man, I was like, come on, nigga, yeah. He's like, when did that happen? I'm like, come on, bro. You supposed to know that. Dame went home. Salute to Dame Dollar. Dame Dollar Raider Nation as well. We got a bunch of Raider Nation cats. Dame Dollar's Raider Nation. Baron Davis's Raider Nation. We got some NFL cats. Major Raider tipping the bartender in there. Now, you know what it is. I can't wait to see you in the Queen on Friday. We're going to have a great time. Okay? I'm hooking up with Major Raider on Friday. All right? Good holler with you guys, man. Straight up. Teresa, I wouldn't laugh about you looking at retirement communities. Man. Look at that's right. Okay, man. Appreciate the dodos, you guys. All right, man. Major Raider moving here. Yeah, talk about moving. Raider Central News. Salute. Okay. Thanks, P, for that dodo. Shout out some of these other guys on here. Yeah, Dennis Green. I couldn't remember his name. Dennis Green. Okay. Salute to Dennis Green. Andrew Tadako. Is it official? Is Andrew Tadako really our OC? I need to know if that's official. Because if that's official, then I need to smoke on that offensive coordinator pack. I don't wanna jinx nothing. All right, man. Robert Bernega, double R in the building. Just Raiders hired quarterback coach for Seattle. We did? Yo, man. It's barbecue chicken, bro. We got Janako. I'm smoking on that AFC pack. Let me smoke on that Sean Payton pack real quick. Let me smoke on that Jim Harbaugh pack. Let me smoke on that Andy Reid pack. It's going down. It's going down. Going down. Going down, y'all. You know I love y'all, man. It's getting cold out in my nose. It's starting to run. When it gets cold, that'd be like, Shaq, get your ass in the house. But I'm not going nowhere right now, man. I'm not going nowhere. All right, man. Love it. Love it, man. We got us an offensive coordinator. Yes, the news is true. Woo! You guys do not understand, bro. That is huge. That is huge, bro. The offense that cooked Josh McDaniels' offense and that defense is our guys. Beautiful, bro. Oh, no. We got Janako as our OC. It's over, bro. It is over, you guys. What great news. This weekend, we just solidified our whole offensive, defensive, and special team staff. Let me smoke on that NFL pack. You know who's right now? Who is swinging at the air right now? Your boy Mike Slezio, aka Mike Florio. He hate life right now. God is good all the time. God is good all the time, bro. It's our time. Go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com and go buy yourself something, dog. Stop walking around here without the proper gear, bro. You're a member of the Unfiltered Nation. Get yourself something. Stop it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited. I haven't been excited in a long time. I've not been excited in a long time, dog. I'm good, bro. You don't understand what that means. Come on, bro. I'm going to watch the Super Bowl again. But I'm going to watch it with the thing that's called the remote control. I'm going to speed it up. I'm in between plays and commercials. I'm going to watch the whole Super Bowl again. I'm going to watch it in about an hour and a half. So I can see everything. We got the offensive coordinator and we got the coach who called the plays. Oh my God. Hey, Max, you need to just go ahead and stay, bro. We about to cook. There's no guarantee you're going to win a Super Bowl nowhere else. You might just go ahead and kick it. But if you want to leave, salute to you, man. You're never going to hear no slander from me, bro. But you might need to stay, bro. It's looking really good. Oh, no, bro. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no. Hey, did we just come out the bathroom and Chloe from HR is in the bed with her? In the bed ready for us to come in? Ooh, that Christmas party turned out better than we thought, huh, dog? Like... Did we just run the shower and the shower water's hot? Oh, no. Oh, no, dog. Beautiful news. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, man. Jump on in. This water's just perfect, bro. Let's get the party started. Come on, man. You know that bottle of champagne you had in the back of the refrigerator, bro? If you was single, if you single, you had your own place, like I did. You know that drink you had in the back, you're like, I'm saving that. What's this? Oh, I've been saving this for a special occasion. Is this a special occasion? It is for me. It is for me. I wish I could high five all y'all. All y'all hold y'all Raider palms up so I can slap the shit out of it. Oh boy, they in shambles, bro. Y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble, man. Y'all in trouble, dog. They in trouble. They in trouble, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, they in trouble. They in trouble, dog. Fist bumps and handshakes and slaps for everybody. Come on, dog. Drinks on me, bro. Drinks on me. Drinks on me, bro. Yeah, come on, man. I don't care what it is. Drinks on me, smokes on me. Everything's on Shaq, man. Everything's on Shaq, man. Come on, let's go. Oh, my God. Ian Rappaport it's over. It's over, bro. I'm going to tell you, if Shefty says it, it's going to happen. But if Ian Rappaport says it, that's even more for me, because Ian Rappaport is a guy who doesn't have any track record. Shefty does have some reports. He's had some reports that things didn't happen. But if Rappaport says it, it's over. All we got to do is get that quarterback. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do, dog. Do. Ladies and gentlemen, Roger Goodell. Hey, man, all y'all shut the hell up, man. I make $67 million a year, man. With the first pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders pick Fernando Mendoza, quarterback, Indiana. It's over. It's over. It's over, man. Larry Ramirez with the 1999 dono, bro. What's up, three ringer, man? It is a party over here, dog. Violators on here, Major Raiders on here. My three ring homies is with me, man. Everybody here. This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful, bro. The Shield always takes care of what? Its own. I've always told you guys that, man. The Shield has never let me down. Now, people who were running the Shield has let me down a lot. People whose quarterback the Shield has ran me, coaches, administrators, all those people have let me down. But the Shield has never let me down, bro. Do you understand that we went from Geno Smith, Pete Carroll, and Chip Kelly to Clint Kubiak, Andrew Janocko, Rob Leonard, Joe DiCario, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and Fernando Mendoza, like that. It's over. It's over, bro. Like I said, man, all we got to do now is see if Max wants to stay. Max wants to stay. You know he's going to be ready to go. If Max says he wants to play on a half a leg, let him play. Leave that man alone, bruh. Let him do what he does. All he wants to do is play top 10 football because he's a top 10 player. Anybody that tries to tell me, like they told me before, that Max Crosby's not a top 10 player, why does every team in the National Football League want him? Because they know, they don't want you to know he's a top 10 player. He's a top 10 player, bro. You line up the top 11 players on defense, I don't care what you have on the other side. Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, whoever else you want over there. On this side's a condor. He's a top 11 player, bro, on defense. That's it. It's looking super good, bro. This is the best it's looked in a long time. It's the best it's looked in a long time, bro. Okay. All right, man. I love it, bro. I love it. Okay. Thanks for the like T99 dono LR2, bro. Hey, man, this is the closest. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't predict. I never predict because I don't know. But I'll say this. This is the closest that I've been to this. You know, all these full up. To me, this is the closest that I've been in a long time. This right here, to get this, is the closest on paper, not on the grass. Grass is different. But on paper, this is the closest that I've been to this, I think. Of course, 2003 was on the grass. But on paper, this is the closest. Now, here's the thing. We got to understand that it may not happen year one, bro. It took John Madden 7 years to win a chip. 7. But we were in the hunt every year. When John Madden became the coach in 1969, by 1972, bro, we were losing the division game on the immaculate incompletion. That was only 3 years in. Because when he became the coach, he didn't start Stabler until 72. Stabler wasn't the starter until 72. We had Daryl LaMonica, and once he got his quarterback, we were in the division playoffs against the Steelers. Okay? Then the next year in 73, then 74, Stabler won the MVP. We lost the AFC Championship game to the Steelers. They beat the Vikings. Then we win in 75. We lost again. They beat the Cowboys. And then the next year, we won the Super Bowl against Mike Florio's Vikings. Our coach is a Super Bowl champion. Our OC is a Super Bowl champion. Our defensive coordinator is a Raider. Our special teams coordinator is a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Our quarterback coming in is the national championship game MVP, Heisman Trophy, and AP Player of the Year. It's looking good. It's looking good, y'all. Now, I'm going to say this to you right now. When you go back to work, don't expect your boys that are fans of other teams to say that you got it going, because they're not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you still ain't shit. They're going to tell you Max still doesn't want to play for you. They're going to say all of that. But in their minds, they're like, oh, shit. XX, we still need an O-line coach. That's the least of our problems, bro. Our O-line coach is the least of our problems. Guess who's in charge of the blocking assignments and the blocking schemes? Kubiak. Last year, when Geno Smith was the quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks, the Seahawks had one of the worst lines in football. Kubiak changed that in 1 year to one of the best lines in football. With the same personnel. They were cooking. Kubiak got it. Shit, we can go get Tom Cable. We can get anybody. Even Brendan Carroll could coach this, because Brendan Carroll just going to do what they tell him to do. I mean, O-line coach ain't in charge of shit. Kubiak's going to say, this is what we're running. These are our blocking schemes. We do zone blocking. We do man-to-man. We do stunt blocking. Whatever we do, the offensive line coach teaches that. It's just like having an assistant that's in a classroom. The teacher's out. He's got a root canal. And the assistant takes over for the day. What are they going to do? They're going to teach the curriculum. Here's you're going to leave it. Here's what you wanted to do. We're going to do a quiz at the beginning. From here to here. We're going to do a book report. We're going to give them a break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a slideshow, and then we're gonna tell them to go home. That's all the offensive line coach does. Okay, man, we're gonna be running stunt blocking. JPJ, you're no longer gonna be out of position. Colton Miller, you're no longer gonna be out of position. Dylan Parham, your ass is over there on the bench. Alex Kappa, we do not need your services anymore. You're only a 1-year rental. It's over. Antoine in the house. Pippertone in the building. It cuts. What's going on, Gorilla Pippin? But man, we know they got to draft him, number 1 Mendoza. But what's the history besides winning a championship? What's his history? Well, man, for Ant, the kid's 22 years old. What kind of history do you have at 22? You act like this man is 40 years old. He's 22. You know what his history is? His history is 16-0. Going to a team that's never been good in football. He went to Miami. He tried to walk on Miami. Miami didn't pick him up. He came out to the Bay. He was a quarterback out there with Cal Berkeley for 2 years. He didn't see himself being able to get the kind of exposure he needed. He got into the portal. He went to Indiana, which is a basketball school, one of the worst Division One teams in football history. Won 16 games straight, didn't lose any. Won the Heisman Trophy. Kicked everybody's ass from Alabama to Ole Miss to Miami, the team that didn't pick him up. Won MVP. That's his history. He's 22. Come on, Ant. What was we doing at 22 besides knocking them all down in the Bay Area? You know, we were knocking them down. That was it. What history did we have? We didn't have nothing else. That's it. Yo, dog. Is that you? Yeah, that's me. That's all we had. Is that you? Yeah. What happened to that girl? That ain't me now. But that's me. Oh, shit. That's an upgrade. That's all we did. He's 22. What do you expect? He ain't even in the NFL yet. He's going to build his legacy. We're good. We're good. We're good, Ant. Okay, we're good. You know me, Ant. You ain't seen me this excited in a minute. Fudge dog. So is this Tom Brady's doing? He had to rebound from last year. Hey, man, ask Mark Davis's press release when he said that John Spytek will be running all football operations with Tom Brady moving forward. You tell me. All right, man. Mo Ross, plain and simple, Mad Max. Hey, man, let him play, bro. You got to know who to stay out of people. You got to stay out of other people's business. People who don't need to be talked to, you need to leave them alone. People who ain't, certain people you don't need to bother, bro. You don't need to bother that man. You need to talk about these other dudes that are just collecting checks. You don't talk to Max. You leave him alone. Simple as that. You don't bother him at all, man. He said it out of his own mouth. When he shows up to the facility, he's the first one in there. He comes in there, it's dark. When he shows up, he said, I saw the clip. He said, man, I wake up at 4:55. This is what he said. I wake up at 4:55 every day. He wakes up at 4:55. He drives a 35-minute to the facility, and when he walks in there, he's turning on the lights. Leave that man alone. What do we leave him alone? What about them other dudes who are there, who show up late and leave early and don't do nothing? Why are we talking to him? Leave that man alone. I agree. Stop talking to me. What do you mean? Do you have to ask me where I'm at? Shit. Come on, dog. I know Mark Davis knows who's in the facility, man. Shit. He just looks on his phone and the app will say access card. Come on, bruh. Those of us who actually really had corporate jobs. Look right on the thing. Max Crosby. 9898. That's his number. 9898. Card key. 5:20 a.m. What's it? Why are you talking to him? You got the janitor. You got the parking guys. And that's it. And Max. What we need to talk to him for? You You talk to these other dudes. Okay? Why isn't Dante Thornton in there on the judge machine catching passes? These are the kind of questions that you need to ask yourself. Okay? Come on, man. That guy's walking in just out of surgery. He in there. You ain't got to ask him to work out. Leave that man alone. Stop telling him he can't play, bro. Leave him alone, bro. Like I said, I don't blame him, dog. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Let him cook. Best thing they could do is not say anything to him. Don't let me be the GM. I'm going to tell everybody. When you see Max, how you doing, Max? That's it. Don't say nothing else. Leave him alone. Ask him, does he need anything? Okay? Oh, we got a whole bunch of choppers out here. Damn, there's about 20 choppers out there, man, for you motorcycle riders. Damn, there's a whole bunch of them. All Harleys, man. There's about 30 Harleys. Y'all heard about 30 Harleys going down the street. All right, man, I love it. Roger Raider, I want my first Super Bowl ring. Like I always tell you guys, when you get that Super Bowl ring as a Raider, bro, there's nothing better than it, man, because everybody's mad. That's the day when everybody who's not you is mad. You're not going to be the same. Your DNA changes, your hairstyle changes, your face gets clear. You don't even have pimples on your face no more, bro. Everything changes, bro. They're going to be mad as shit. When you win, they ain't going to like it. They're never going to give you respect. They're never going to give you props. But you ain't going to care. Okay? Niner in the building. Salute. I hope the Raiders sign all the Seahawks coaches. Do the Niners a favor. Hey, man, that's the realest statement that you can give as a Niner fan. Man, the Niner fans want that to end, bro. Like I said before, man, when the Seahawks won that Super Bowl in you guys' stadium, man, all that talk about the Chiefs won a Super Bowl in our house, that shit went out the window, bro. When I posted that shit on Facebook, man, I had some 49 fans, man, who I don't even talk to came in on my shit trying to talk, man. I had to unfriend them, dog, behind that. I don't talk to you anyway. Okay? I can't fool with you. I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. And you don't fuck with me, but you didn't like what I said. But the truth's the truth. I remember that. But you all right, bro. We need to fix that. Okay? But Mike McDonald's still there. Sam Darnold's still there. Njiba's still there. Walker's still there. And that defense is still there, bro. I don't know, bro. But I respect what you said, though. I do respect that. Okay? Fudge dog. Could have had my first ring when Gruden was our coach at first. Yeah, we could have. Could have, would have, should have. Okay? Yeah, Janako, former quarterback coach for the Seahawks. Yes, I'm with it. Facts. Everyone is hating. Everyone. Everyone, bro. Ain't nothing better than being the bad guy and you win, bro. Nothing worse than that. Nothing's better than being the bad guy and there's nothing they can do. The person that you hate the most is winning. The person who you absolutely despise is winning. Nothing worse. Nothing worse than that. Yeah, that's what's getting ready to happen. Cube says there's 31 teams and then there's a Raiders. That's true. Heisman Trophy. Yeah, I don't know much of him, just wondering. I understand, Ant. You come from a Raider family. Come on, Ant. I remember me, you, your brother AD, and his wife, 2000 playoff game in Oka Coliseum between the Raiders and the Jets. Remember when you called me up and say, hey, Shaq, you want to go to the playoff game? And we went and it was raining and we won? Come on, Ant. That was 26 years ago, bro. I know your whole, come on, Ant, we grew up together. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm going to tell you the truth, man. I'm going to tell you the truth, bro. I'm going to tell you the truth, man. It's our time, dog. It's time for us, bro. It's been a long time. It's our time now. If we don't win, it's our fault. If we don't win, it's our fault. We can't blame the referees. We can't blame the NFL because they've always been against us. We were just so good, it didn't matter. When we were winning, we were so good that a bad call didn't change anything. It didn't change nothing. When I played Little League football, my father always quoted John Madden, because he had a lot of respect for John Madden. And he was a Raider fan until they left. He told me, man, John Madden always said this. And he always said this to me, because I would be mad when we lost the game. Fumble, interception, I'd be pissed. My dad always said, John Madden always said, never be in a position where one play costs you the game. My father used to tell me that shit all the time. I was 7 years old. My dad used to tell me that shit. Never be in a position where one play costs you the game. John Madden always said that. So a bad call by the referees is not an excuse not to win. You should have so many plays, so many positive plays, and so many plays that scored that a bad call doesn't change the outcome. But we're always one bad call away from losing. We're an index card. We're a tuck rule. We're an immaculate incompletion. It's always one play ruins it, because we didn't have enough chunk plays and enough positive plays to counteract that. Okay? That's the point. All right, man. Champion Chuck with that $2 dono. Thank you, pimpin'. All right. Major Raider. I'll be flying in my Major Raider challenge coins next season. Hey, Major Raider, I still got mine, bruh. Go ahead and go get you one of those Major Raider challenge coins, bruh. I got mine. Bro. That's like the Raider Bitcoin. I got mine. Ronald Brooks in the building. Janako got the job. Okay, Donald Dollars in the building. Kerry Lord. Never miss a show. Okay. All right, man. Know what it is. All right, Chewy. What's up, Chews? Chews in the building. Bill Holloway's happy. Hey, Bill, man, you might have to put an extra water buffalo on the grill. Okay. Because you know you like to eat all those exotic meats and shit. Okay. Got to go out there, man, and go get you a iguana and put his ass on there too. All right, man. Yeah, you already know. You guys ride y'all hogs. I don't have a hog, man, but I respect it. Okay. I don't have a hog, but I respect it. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get one of those. I don't know. But maybe one day. All right, man. Okay. Yeah, they're out. They're deep. They're deep. That was like 30. You know, come on, man. I know you ride. I know that E-Trip rides. You guys all got them hogs. Yo, you guys that ride those Harleys. You heard it. That was about 30 of them. 30 of them. They was rolling. All-star. Everybody's out here outside. Okay. Larry Ramirez looks like he did back in the days. How they building structure. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Is Alfredo on here? Alfredo. What's up, Alfredo? Hey, Alfredo, I was just talking about you, man. I was letting everybody know you was good. Okay. Appreciate the conversation we had yesterday. Okay. My guys reach out. My guys will let me know. They'll let me know if everything's cool. All right. Yeah. Go back, Alfredo, earlier, and you'll hear me, because they were asking where you were at. And I was telling them that you hit me yesterday. Okay. Unknown Raider guy, what's going on, pimpin'? Niner Invader said Seahawks just took our tight ends coach. Hey, man, it's a dirty game out here, bruh. It's a dirty game. I come from a Niner family, bro. I understand it. My pops, my brother, my moms, all y'all. I always said, man, the only reason why y'all don't got another championship is Kyle Shanahan. I just think Kyle Shanahan is not a head coach. I think he's an OC. But I mean, hey, I keep saying the same thing. All right, E-Trip. What's going on, E-Trip? E-Trip in the building. All right, Mo Ross, man, what's happening? Linda Mays, Florida in the house. Hey, man, salute to Florida, bro. Both of my parents are from Florida. My mom's from Tallahassee. My dad's from Panama City. Florida all in the building. My pedigree is Florida. All day. Okay. All right, Kai Screams. Oh, man, Kai Screams on here. I ain't seen you in a minute. Okay, what's good, bro? We got to get the O-line coach. We do. Reese. Hugh Jackson was a play caller as a head coach, too. I forgot about that. I forgot about Hugh Jackson. Okay, you all right. Janako, that's big. That's big, y'all. That's big. Okay, yeah, E-Trizzle in the building. All right, man. Alfredo, man. Yeah, Alfredo, we was wondering where you was at. Are you in Pensacola? Hey, Linda, my pops was stationed at Pensacola, at the Navy base out there in Pensacola. My dad was an officer. He went to the officer school out there, man, during the Vietnam. Okay. My dad was an officer in the Navy out there in Pensacola. I looked at my dad's picture, my dad's graduation picture to become an officer. There was only one black face. One black. Everybody else's face was not black. This was the 60s, before I was born. One black face out of that whole graduation class out there in Pensacola. Okay? Pensacola in the building. All right? Yeah. Only one black face. Matthew Shack Sr., whose son is who? Matthew Shack Jr., whose grandson, Matthew Shack III in there. So yeah, Pensacola, definitely. And just to let you know, Linda, this is between me and Linda. I remember before Panama City had an airport that you could fly in like they do now. We used to have to fly into Pensacola and drive from Pensacola to Panama City like an hour or 20 minutes. So just to let you know, when I had to fly from California to go see my grandparents, I had to fly into Pensacola Airport. Fly in Atlanta, switch flights in Atlanta, fly from Atlanta to Pensacola, drive from Pensacola to Panama. Just to let you know. Just to let you know I'm a real one. All right. Said, you worked on that base. Yeah. You know what else, Linda? Just between me and you. And Aunt knows this to be true. Back when I was a celebrity interviewer, and I'm going to get back to that. Aunt, remember when I interviewed Roy Jones Jr.? And Roy Jones Jr. was the light heavyweight champion of the world. I told him about my dad, and my dad told me that him and his father, Roy Jones' father, were on the base at the same time. When I told Roy Jones that, he signed an autograph to my dad. So my dad has a picture of Roy Jones when he was the champ to my father, because my father and his father were on the Navy base at the same time, and they knew each other. So I told him, I said, man, your father's blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. He said, yeah, how you know that? I said, because my pops and your pops were on the base at the same time. He's like, oh, man, let me go hit him. So my dad has an autographed picture from Roy Jones because both of our fathers were on the Navy together at the same time, and they were friends on the base. So Pensacola, bro. And you know Roy Jones is from Pensacola, just to let you know. But anyway, I just wanted to tell my girl Linda that. All right. Yeah, interviewed a lot of people. He said a lot of famous people. A lot. Okay. So we're going to get back to it. I'm going to use all those connections when the time is right and get them on the show. Okay. Bill Holloway. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, bro. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. Janako is a home run, bro. That's a grand slam. The bases were loaded. Kubiak on first. Rob Leonard on second. Well, actually, let's do it but reverse. Kubiak's on third. Rob Leonard's on second. JoenDeCamillis, whatever his name is. DiCaprio, I know that ain't his name, but I can't remember his last name, but D something. DeFazio or someone with a C. And then Janako just stretched. That's a grand slam, y'all. Okay. All right. Grand slam. Okay. Linda said Roy Jones is bigger than Pensacola. He's a person that does a lot. He does a lot. I'll tell you this right now, Linda. When I was, I didn't know him, but I got his telephone number. Somebody in the business gave me his number. Because, you know, he had his, remember when, Linda, if you really know Roy, he had a record company that was called Bodyhead Entertainment. He had a record company. And this was back in the early 2000s. Aunt knows all this shit to be true. Aunt knows. So I got the number to the office. I just cold call. I called. I said, hey, I said, hello, my name is Matthew Shack, blah, 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 blah. I was told to call to talk to Roy about an interview. And they said, give us about 5 minutes. And they hung up. I was like, yeah. 5 minutes later, bling. Hello, is this Matthew Shack? I said, yeah, this Roy. What's up? He called me right back. He didn't know me from a can of beans. He called me directly back. It wasn't no assistant or whatever that would call you right back. Roy called me. I said, what? He said, yeah. What's going on? And I said, hey, man, such and such told me to give you a call, man, to do an interview. Remember Aunt? It was the BET Awards. He said, I'll be in LA because I was in the Bay. He goes, I'll be in LA for the BET Awards. Come down to the Beverly Hilton Hotel and come interview me. When? He said, can you be here tomorrow? I said, yeah. Went to LA, went to Beverly Hilton, called, shot up to his room. He opens the door, did the interview, told him about his dad and my dad. Roy Jones, solid, bro. Solid dude. Solid. Okay? So, yeah, he's definitely a real one. All right, man. Yeah, this cigar damn near. This ain't a joint, though, Ant. This is a cigar, bro. Okay? You know that. I can smoke this all the way to the nub. Okay? You're supposed to smoke it all the way to here, to the cap. All this is cigar, Ant. Don't get it twisted. This ain't a joint, bro. We smoking it all the way to the cap, dog. Don't laugh. Just cause you throw it away when it's like this. This is the best part. The best part is right here. All right, let you guys know. All right, Fudge dog. So yeah, man, I'm happy, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this All-Star game, man, with my wife. I'm gonna enjoy myself. Come on, Bill. This was these red meat lovers that you sent me. You know we don't waste these, bruh. We don't waste cigars. Okay? Couple things you don't do. You don't waste cigars. You don't waste beer and alcohol, and you don't waste crab, bro. You don't waste none of that shit. You better make sure you eat all that shit. Okay? You better eat it all, bro. You better smoke it all. This part will put you on your ass. This is the strongest part. It's all nicotine. All right? All right, man. Love all y'all, man. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Okay? Love all y'all. But we are in the building, you guys. Stay tuned for more news, bruh. But it's looking good. All right, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Matthew Shacker Filter.